Hello, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? Let me know, guys, if my voice is strong enough, if the background music is too low or too loud. Hello, everyone. I see Magikarp. I don't know if Magikarp is still online. That was from earlier. I see I see a name that I see a lot, but I cannot. I'm okay. I cannot pronounce your name. I don't know how to pronounce your name, obviously. So I see I see Rajiv. I see Spinal Punk, JWD Games. Bonjour from AA. Hello, and RF. I used to know an RF player in my times in PET. So hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, Kid Idol. I will call you Kid Idol all the time. How's it going? Good morning. It's you, RF. Is it RF or is it ARF? Man, it's been a long time. All right. Nice to see some people in the chat. All right. So, the title of the stream is Finishing Guildfest Task and Chatting with Viewers. So, obviously, yes, I'm going to chat with you guys. You missed the first one. It's okay. It was fun. And obviously, I know that we're not in the same time zone, RF. I did that. It was like I'm in Canada, so north eastern time zone, and it was like evening for me. And I know for all the European players and viewers, it was like in middle of the night and stuff like that. I had some people from Asia coming in the chat. It was like 5 in the morning for them. So very good. All right. So finishing Guildfest tasks. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Now I do have yesterday I did a real blitz, so I don't really have a lot. I don't really have a lot of tasks left to do, and I think like on 2 Outlander, this is my last one. Let's double check this. Yes, this is my last one, and I'm doing like a 152 gather resources. So I didn't want to bother with the dark essences, like the level 19 plus. I did a bunch yesterday. I'm like, and you'll see my lab is full of 26, 27. Oh, I don't have the 27. Yeah, we just did a 27 that I did on my main. So, yeah, I'm. It's mostly gonna be chatting. I'm gonna be doing my daily stuff. I'm gonna show you what I do on a daily basis with my accounts. Basically, I'm gonna go through all the accounts, and we might like open some of that stuff, look at where I'm at ever since the first stream that I did a week ago. I'm really close, like for instance on 2 Outlander. If you watch that last stream, the firewall plate, I'm really close. Basically, I'm missing 5 purple. So it's really close, but if you know how free-to-play works, it's also really far. So, and my plan for this week was to basically use up all my Holy Stars, because it is available in the labyrinth this week. And as you can see, I pretty much use all of it. I think, yeah, this was from like getting the familiar skill. So I only have 6,000. I use about like 60,000 Holy Stars, and it gave me, I think it gave me like 2 blue. So even like just simply using all of that would not get me anywhere. I would need to be very lucky. I would need like to get like a 40 combination of free use several times, which yeah, it's not gonna happen. So very close. Not my goal, but I was really hoping I would get my firewall plate to gold to celebrate the 4-year anniversary on this account. I mean, it was just a wish. At the end of the day, I know that getting all my equipment to gold is gonna take a long time, should take a long time. The way I play, free to play. So there it is. So yeah, so we're gonna go through all the accounts now. Yes, very very close yet very far. Yeah, I will get it. It's not. I'm not on a schedule with this. It's gonna happen, obviously. So, okay, one other thing I need to do real quick, and it's on all the accounts, is I need to do my hunting ground. So I have like 20 minutes to finish this because I really want to. Yeah, the monsters are gonna reset in 20 minutes. I really want to. I really want to hit those skills at the same time every day on all accounts, because I see Legolas. Because if I don't do it, like it's gonna go. I'm gonna have like different times over all the accounts throughout the day, and that's not something I want. And guys, it's a Snow Beast rotation. Before I do it, because I'm still working on Elo. So I got 110. That's another 54. So 164 plus this. I don't think I have enough to kill an Astra Monster. So I will skip the Astra Monster this rotation. But if you look at where I'm at, 128. So it's going to take a long time to get enough for a guaranteed upgrade. I think I'm at like 480 that I need now. So let's go find a level 3 monster. In that case, I would not do a Snow Beast because I have my winter mitts maxed out. So I really want either a Jade Worm or an Arctic Flipper. But if Arctic Flipper is I'm so far from having any rares that. Okay, there is one. There we go. So I see Abdul. How much energy for a level 4 Snow Beast with Hunting Ground with my setup? It cost about, with this setup, okay? It cost about, and I'm probably not using the most optimal heroes. It costs around like 230,000 energy. To me, it's not worth hunting the Astro Monster. I get that. It's not really worth it. It's just the challenge that I set for myself. I don't suggest that you guys do that. Like, if you get a piece of equipment mythic, I would say that the first few levels, when it costs like 1 or 2 Astrolite, I would say you could go ahead and get a couple Astrolite monster, and then try your luck. But when it gets to level 3, 4, 5 and above than that, I would, yeah, it's really expensive. So, but at this point, I only have one piece of equipment that I can really put some Astrolite on it. So, all right, yeah, I said hello to Abdul. So yeah, that's basically my my mindset for Astro Monster. There's really one account where I focus 100% on that, but I'm really like I've gone through most of my energy, and it's been the last rotation. I also did not kill a level 4. Yes, any stat is a stat. Exactly. That's a great point. Yes. All right. So now that I've done a 21, so I would really be really unlucky to not kill it with the 3x. That should be enough. Now, I don't have access to my other accounts. Usually when I do this, I have a second window on another account where I just go finish the monster. If I don't get a kill, it should be good. There we go. All right. I will move over. Well, I will not move over. As you can see, this is my setup. This is all my accounts. So first of all, let's hit that hunting ground on all 4 accounts. And let's bring Thorowalhanger. So Thorowalhanger is the account where I am where the challenge is to get the winter mitts to plus 12 astrolight. So I still don't have them at mythic. I'm missing a couple bells. Yeah, I'm missing 3 gold bells, basically 3.5. But all right, no chat for you guys. As far as the unique, I'm in a good position. I've got 120, which is about 6 astrolight, and I got 66, so basically 72, and I need 374. So now, as far as the energy for this one in my bag, I got 40, 60, and then 30. Ah, yeah, that's not enough. I got about the same, 210, just not enough for a kill. So I will not do it. But yes, gold codex is better than gold mitts for mix set. I believe you are right. I know that for like a blast for range or cav, it's better. For defending, it might also be better. It's really hard to get the codex. The skulls from the Grim Reaper the drops are really bad. So and then the codex is, well, not the codex, but the winter mitts, you get 4 chests a day, and it's only 4 rare. So I believe that at the same grade, you're right, the codex would be better. But on all my accounts, I have the mitts at a higher grade. Well, these days HP is more important. Yes, it's also something. Especially, I mean, if you're defending, you really want to have more HP, I believe. Especially if you're free to play, because you don't have those Pack 5 familiars that proc on your attack. That would be also another reason why HP would be more important. Do you have a video with jewels and where to place them? I have a video on jewels, but it's an old one where the audio is really crappy. But I don't have a video where I say where to put them, like for instance in a mix set or in a blast. I've been kind of re-releasing new version of old videos with better audio and better pacing. So I might do one on Jewel, by the way. Kid Idol question: the chest that use halos, I think, is better than the plate. The chest that use halo, I think, is better than the plate. Okay, I see. Oh crap! I should have. Yeah, I'll finish with a 2x. Is purple mitts better than blue champ often? Okay. So yeah, I'll finish that monster and I'll go check at the cabinet. But yeah, you can check and explain if I'm wrong though. Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm not a great fan of upgrading like sub level 60 piece of equipment, because the level 60 are really like, it's the end game. You wanna upgrade that, and that's gonna give you the best stats for your rares. But let's go look at that. Okay, all equipment, armor. So we're talking about fire plate, and okay, so regardless, let's compare like gold or purple. Let's compare gold, because I'm about to get the gold. So you're talking about the firewall plate, so 20%, so that's 50% attack and 15% total HP, compared to this one, which gives you 50% attack. Okay, so the same attack, right? Yes, the same attack on different troop type, and then 30% max HP. So okay, so 30% infantry max HP compared to we get 15. So this is the equivalent of 45, like across, like it's 15, 15, 15 for this one, and then this one would be like 30 on one type. So my thinking would be that the firewall plate is better with HP by 15%. Now the thing is, this cost 8, and then this cost this one cost 6, but the cost of doing this is the cost of not having any cups. So that's why I'm so when you compare item by item, I think that the firewall plate is better just with the 15% HP that you get total, and it's also better because it is the best in slot for the Mecha Trojan, and this one you would have to sacrifice your cups for that. Obviously, if you're buying packs and all that stuff, you may not care about like wasting rare materials, but I would suggest doing cups and using the firewall plate as your armor. And then Legolas asks, is purple mitts better than blue champ offhand? Okay, I have time to look at it. Blue. So we have this. Okay, I think it depends, but at the same time, I think that the offhand have the same. Do they offer the same thing? 14, 16.55, and then 9.4. Yes, they offer the same thing. So I can compare this and this. Okay, so obviously the defense. You get a lot more attack. Obviously, you get 30% attack compared to 5. So the HP, though, you get 11%. So yeah, okay, you get 30 attack compared to 5. You get 33 HP compared to 0, and you get basically an extra like 2% defense plus infantry. So you get 6% plus this. You get 21% extra defense. It really depends on how you value attack compared to HP. So as a ref said, HP, like if on a defensive side of things, you may want to focus on HP. So that's the way I would look at it. It depends on how you want to use it. Like in a mix set that you're defending, the winter mitts would be better, but if you're going for a blast, obviously you would want to go with champion. And same thing here. You would want to go with, Codex gives you less attack and some HP compared to champion. So it really depends on what you want to do. Now, if you compare Codex to, let's say, a Cav range, that would be this one. So yeah, it looks like Cav would be better with the Codex. Where's the Cav range? This one. Cav would be better than with Codex, or slightly equal. We're talking about 16. Yeah. That's how I would look at it. You have wall defense jewel to make a sick wall trap. I don't think wall jewels. I do have a bunch of them. Okay, how much time do I have? 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes. So these are my wall jewels, and there are in my familiar set. They don't really do anything. Good evening. It's not evening for me, but I crown and Neor Dali. Yeah, I was answering your question, but yes, I don't think that wall jewels, even like they're not like familiar gear is not for. It does not provide any wall or trap defense, but I don't think it works. I mean, anyone that wants to break your wall will break your wall. The way it's set up these days. So all right, I need to find a level 3 monster. So on Langer 4, I'm still working on, well, okay, I'm gonna get one that's close by, but I would not mind hunting some snow beast on that account because it is still at gold grade. All right, let's remove the chat. I don't know what these guys are saying at this point today, but if they're saying stupid things, I don't want to I don't want to stream that. Let's see. All right, you guys have hunting grounds unlocked? Do you do this on a daily basis? This is really great. This is one of the first thing I tried to upgrade with my pack 4 familiars. Now that I have hunting grounds maxed out on all accounts, That's why I can do this like at the same time every day. So it's really easy for me. Gives me a level 3 kills just like that. So it's easy to do the like your to contribute to your guild. I do one level 3 every day with this, and then oh yes, on a solo trap, yep, you try to minimize your research might, so obviously you cannot do that. And also the monster hunting research, you want to have that as low as possible on a trap. So totally understand that. All right, 4 minutes with this one. Let's go. I need to finish this, and then I can cycle through the rest of the daily task. Maybe we'll do some darkness, because I know that, is it on this account? Yeah, on this account I'm missing 2, but the thing is I'm missing 2 and I have like a full lab of like pretty good essences. So I would just do it to complete Guildfest, and I can simply wait like later today when this is fully transmuted, and I can like run some level 5 darkness. Although it's a lot easier for me to just run level 6 and just don't care about the trying to find 19 plus level 5 darkness. I know you can spy like 20 nests, and then you're gonna get 3 of them sometimes, and they are mixed, and it sucks. So with level 6 darkness, I can like spy about 20, and then I just go and I look at the ones where you have to send a blast, and I just cycle through my accounts. I have 3 accounts that I can send from. So hello Irelua. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I don't know where you guys are from. So it is morning for me. And I'm having pizza, so that's pretty good. And then I don't know what that is. Okay, so the Hunting Grounds is a familiar skill that you unlock with TAC 4 with the Saber Fang familiar. It's a very good, basically gives you 15 hunts in a row when it's maxed out. So that's why I'm hitting those 20s. Basically, depending on the monster, it takes me like between 4 and 6 hits to kill a level 3, where it would like take me 11 hits, I think, without Hunting Grounds to kill a level 3, and then I would need to use from my bag. So yeah, it is a great skill, but you need Pack 4. Pack 4, it's only after you get Academy 25. So usually I've unlocked the Pack 4 and that skill at around the 2-year mark on my account. And then to max it out, you can add like 6 months, maybe something like that, when you slow roll it with just merging and then using the speed up that you get. So yeah, you just got Academy 25. So basically, when people get Academy 25, usually they try to complete their T4 research, which makes sense. Those Pack 4 are really for all right, let's move back to WoW Langer, and then let's get a game plan for the rest of the stream. Yeah, if you look at your academy, your familiars, yeah, you like getting Pack 3 is really easy. It's really easy, and then you going down those research, it's a lot harder. Pack 4, like I said, it's only at Academy 25, but all those research, they're locked at level 9, just like, well, not all of them, but most of them, just like on the military side. So even if you research them up to level 9, when you get Academy 25, you basically have a choice to make. Do you want to go with Pack 4 or do you want to go with T4? I would say go ahead and unlock T4. It's like Pack 4 is really like it's it is for it's supporting your account, but it does not give you much as far as combat. You're gonna get like the 5 or 10% attacks from those familiars. Like you're gonna get 10% HP. I don't think you get attack. Yeah, you get attack. You get HP and attack, as well as defense. But yes, we're really talking about HP. So 10% attack and 10% HP from all the familiars at pack 4. Obviously, this is way lower than let's say, for instance, the level 10. You get level 10. I think you get level 10 at Academy 24. So yes, it is a huge jump. But let's say you compare like HP. Well, it's the same thing. The jump from level 9 to level 10 is like 50%. So yeah, those familiars are nice, but the what you're gonna get as far as stats from military is I would always suggest to go with T4 first and then go with pack 4. So basically, unless you're a trap or something like that, you should obviously the way you should go about building your account is obviously economy, military. I would say monster hunting while you're getting your not your rare materials, but your materials for your special buildings. I would say start up your familiars, get to pack 3, and then leave it at this. There are so upgrade military, you kind of want to do that. The subsidies are nice for the T2 because you want to build up your comp. Aside from that, it's really like the expansion, training speed is nice, but you really want to get those quick swap and talent, as well as like an extra army. But aside from that, I would not like focus too much on that before T4. And then military command, it's really support. There's not really, unless like you want to yeah, I kind of skipped over army leadership, but yeah, same thing with army leadership, like unlocking the phalanx before you have T4. It's not, I mean, it's not that really important. What you really want, if you're free to play, is to get the max deposit. And then same thing with the military command, you want to go down and then max out as much as you can the max deposit and the energy limit. But aside from that, like especially if you're like a lower might player in your guild, there's probably better player not better players, but stronger player that can run darkness for you for your lab. So yeah, to me that is the pathway. Get T4 first and then go to pack 4, and then you can start working on the research with tomes, because you will stock some tomes like in the first few months, 6 to 12 months. So that's how I would do it. A guy in my guild got pack 4 before you unlock P3. All right, let me show you something. Let's go to the Taiwan server. Did you ever buy gems from dealers? No, I've never done that. I got some gifts. I traded resources once, like a full bank, like 4 billion of each resource, and that's why I don't have any food now, and it's why I struggle with food. I've done that once. I traded that for tycoon tokens, I believe. And then in some guilds that I have, like I won some like events in the guild where I got like top 3, top 5 monster hunter for a week and stuff like that, but that's about it on that account. So I am on Lords Online. All right, this is my T1 troll challenge, and if you guys have seen these videos, that's where I'm at. So I have not unlocked T2. So basically, by not unlocking T2, I cannot go higher than this. I need to, yeah, you cannot get HP, so I don't have HP from that. But I will definitely unlock pack 4 before I get to, well, not before, I will never get to T2. So I'm kind of close. It looks like I'm close, but it's the same thing. I need Academy 25. So I'm working right now on this Taiwan server account. I kind of stopped working on familiars because I really want to unlock some of the quick swap, which I'm really close. I need this. Like these subsidies, they provide me nothing because I don't have T3, don't have T2. But I really need some quick swap. I'm kind of yes, bro. What? Yes, this is the T1 troll account. So yeah, I've done some videos about that. There's a series that I do like for from time to time. It is funny. It is funny. So what I do with my tomes, I put them in sigils because that's one of the only ways I can get some extra stats. So as you can see, I have done most of the leadership research. Now I'm stuck because I need Academy 25. Once again, I'm really close, by the way, to Academy 25. So that's where I put my tomes. Obviously, I cannot do counters because counters are down there and I will not get T4. What else could I do? I've also done some familiar battles, so I will work on that. But there's like I only have one familiars on that. Yeah, go live too, Steinus. Hello. And but the thing that the thing that I want to show is basically this is where I'm at with Trial by Fire. Obviously, I don't have some good gears. If you look at this is the kind of gear that I have. I am planning on removing all those jewels at some point and well, not all of them. Like I'm planning on removing them on the bad piece of equipment. So that was pre-level 60. Now that I'm 60, I will start to remove them and put them on the right piece of equipment. But yeah, that's where I'm at. The kind of things that happen is like I'm really close to getting that one stage. If you look at this, I'm like I need like 70 kills to bridge that gap. And I'm at that point where I'm it's mostly T2, but I've started hitting the T3. So I will get there. This is one of the lowest one. Yeah, the range stage, basically infantry is bad, but the cav stage, if we look at this, the last one that I did, I'm not very close, but I'm like, I think it's full on T3, a couple T2. So yeah. Yes, I was hoping that it would go higher than 12,000 stage, but I have a feeling that they're not done. I have a feeling it's gonna go higher than that. I'm crossing my fingers for an update on that. But yeah, that's the that's the T1 troll account. By the way, I have I'm currently gathering, but I have about 500,000 of each T1, and that's it. I'm gonna do another one. Hello, Blackthorn YouTube. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. I'm gonna do another video next time that I can record when it's Dragon Arena. The last few Dragon Arena, I was not able to do it. I want to see if I get Crush. I know that I'm getting walkbacks now. There was a time with like 300,000 that I was getting capped right away, but now when I get solo attacks, obviously not rally, but when I get solo attacks, I get some walkbacks where I kill about like 20,000 T4. So yeah, there's gonna be an update on that, but that's the that's the Taiwan server account. All right, let's go back to Wallinger and let's get a bite of pizza. Okay, so yeah, whenever I swap from app to app, I need to reload the app on my BlueStack. Obviously, I'm playing on BlueStack. Okay, let's clear that. Let's put that. Let's get rid of the chat. Okay, so what's the plan? What's the plan? So like I showed a little bit earlier on my cabinet, you've never seen a level 60 with only T1 unlocked? Yeah. Obviously, I'm missing a lot of stats, like the 130% HP. It's crazy. That's why I have such a hard time with the Trial by Fire. I'm kind of close to level 25 Academy. On the other account, I just like bought like 100,000. I spent 100,000 gems. I think I'm gonna be missing maybe. I'm gonna be at level 24 on each building. So still, I think at that point it's still a lot of gems that I'm missing. But once I get that, I will use my gem to rejoule properly with my level 60 equipment. So hopefully I can. My goal is to get to level 1,000, like 1,000. That should be achievable. My heroes are still like blue, purple. So once I get all of those to gold, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it's just a troll challenge that I'm doing on the Taiwan server. So isn't Ahoa guy T1 only? I don't know who's Ahoa guy, but Aloha guy, yeah. It's just a fun challenge. Obviously, nothing serious. All right, we have 15, 16 people, 15 likes. Can we get to 69 likes today, guys? All right, hit that like button. I don't think so. I think the other stream that I did, we did not hit the 69 likes during the stream, but yeah, hit that like. It always helps with the YouTube algorithm. So all right, so this is what I do on a daily basis. Obviously, you guys are probably doing the same thing. I need to check out that stratagem. I have not invested, I think, on these accounts today. Like I said, it's morning for me. I woke up a little bit early to make sure that I was ready for the stream. And then I cooked myself some pizza for breakfast. So yes, very healthy. The reason why I'm trying to finish my Guildfest task today is because I'm going to the mountains for a couple days. In the snow. I'm gonna go play in the snow. So I'm leaving tomorrow. I will not be able to do any tasks tomorrow, I think, so I need to finish this today. Aloha is a castle 16 with like 100 million T2 T1 with full champ gold gear. That's great. Obviously, I'm doing on the Taiwan server, I'm doing this free to play. And one thing to note on the Taiwan server, one of the big difference aside from the castle skins is that the exchange extravaganza does not exist. So that obviously you guys know that extravaganza is a great way to get gear. So that's why it's really hard free to play to get good gear. And I've seen accounts in the Taiwan server like with 400 million might with like blue and green gear. It is a lot harder. What's the deal with the Taiwan server? So the reason why I created an account there is because I want to see what's coming up. So basically, whenever there's an update, if it's a huge brand new update, you get like a couple days in beta phase where they test the update. But when it's a regular update like the bargain store, I get a heads up of 13 hours. So I decided to create an account, and whenever I see that daily reset, which is in 2 hours on the Taiwan server, whenever I see that daily reset, I just go look and I check if there are some upcoming events. And if there's something interesting, I record it and then I put out a video on YouTube, which, by the way, it's one of those updates video are the kind of videos that get me new viewers. Yeah, they're pretty good for my channel, so that's why I do that. And then I said, well, I could just do one account where I just log in to see the update, but I said, well, might as well do something interesting in that server. So I went. There was an Indian guild. I've been with that Indian guild for nearly 6, 7, 8 months. And I just decided to do that challenge, and I do the daily stuff. I do my daily task. I kill monsters. I do my daily quest on the Taiwan server. So that's the deal with the Taiwan server for me. So I don't know if that answers your question. All right, what else? So yeah, I wanted to look at this. Invest now. Don't have a lot of gems after the bargain store, and I don't plan on spending gems also until the next bargain store. I mean, I don't mind if there's another bargain store in a month, but yeah, I will play as if there is a bargain store upcoming real soon. Okay, I could finish my labors with this setup camp. Yeah, I can do that. I can also browse, and I can like this. So I know we did something. I don't want to like this one. Yeah, I'll have to do this one. One of our players got 0 last night. Yeah, it happens when you forget your shield. Okay, let's go to finish those labors, guys. I will not. Obviously, I'm free to play, so I really don't care what's what's in the mall. I don't know if you guys are really looking at it on a daily basis. Even when I was light pay to play on my main account, I was not really looking at this. And the last one is set up a camp. So let's finish this. Occupy. There we go. So yeah, so on this account, I'm finishing gathering, so 20 million, and I have like 6 of them, so I've got about 6 million's worth. So it's only gonna take me another like 2 hours maybe to finish this. Monthly bargain store from now, or what your thoughts on the abundance of it? So from a free-to-play perspective, obviously I like it because it's the best way to get your gear upgraded. Now from a pay-to-play perspective, it kind of cheapens the game for these guys, because, well, it does not cheapen for these guys, but it cheapens everything that they've invested, right? Because the reason why you want to spend in that game is you want to get better gear than people that don't spend, so you want to beat those people. So if there are free ways to get, and a lot of free ways I should say, to get equipment, then it just bridges the gaps between the non-paying players and the paying players. So I don't think it's a great move from IGG unless they are planning to get another upgrade to equipment. And I mean like above Astrolight. So that's my thought on it. And the other one is I really don't like not being able to buy what I want in the bargain store. So if they come up too fast, I can't buy everything that I want. So, but that's a me thing. That's not an IGG thing. Oh yes, Bumblebee Elm versus Beast Elm. I think you wrote a comment on the last video about that, and yeah, please don't spam. But you wrote a comment, and this morning before I went live, I was looking at, because I know I've addressed that in one of the videos on the last on the first stream, I think. So, but yeah, let's look at it. Because I did the analysis between the two. So when you look at the Beast Elm and the Bumblebee Elm, so basically the way you want to look at it is that the Beast Elm, and they both cost 10 rares. Okay, this one is 10 and the Bumblebee is 10. And obviously, so when you look at it, the Beast Elm is an inf cav and the Bumblebee is a range cav. Okay, so they are both mixed, and there are also both and we're not talking about champion, but they are both the best for, the Beast Elm is the best for infantry and the Bumblebee is the best for cav. So 55% attack on the Beast Elm and 60% attack on the Bumblebee Elm. And then you get army HP 20% versus 15%. So yes, the Bumblebee Elm is better for stats. You get some travel speed with Beast Elm. The Beast Helm is a great piece of equipment in your speed set. It's a great piece of equipment for your infantry set, but it is not the best piece of equipment for your mix set. Now, if you, for instance, you add a, let's say a purple Bumblebee and a gold Beast Helm, then obviously your Bumblebee would not be as good, because we would be talking 39% compared to 55, and then 13% army HP compared to 15. So at the same grade, the Bumblebee Helm is better in a mix set. It's obviously better in a cav set. And the Beast Helm would be better only for your infantry set or on your speed set. And as far as range, well, obviously the Coronet is better because we're talking about 32% range attack compared to, well, 30. So it's 2% higher. You would lose out, though, 7.5% on HP. But you would get 20% more defense. And that 20% more defense probably is the equivalent of about 3 to 4% attack, let's say. So I would say that it would, the Coronet would kind of be close to the Bumblebee Helm. The thing is, Coronet only costs 6. It's a lot easier to, upgrade. Since it's a full-on range piece of equipment, it's a lot also, it makes more sense to put some jewels that are geared towards your range. So you could put like a range defense jewels, you could put a Jade Worm jewels in there, and obviously if you use your Bumblebee Helm in your mix set, you would put like a range attack one in there. So you would add like 50% compared to about 42%, but then the defense and you would get like an extra 30 defense here from the 2 jewels that you would put. So that's the way I see it. Bumblebee Helm is best in only mix compared to Beast Helm. Yes, but it's also better for cav. So if you use that, you're better off using your Bumblebee Helm for cav blast for your mix set also. And then the Beast Helm would be better for your infantry blast. That's the way I see it. Oh, Smelly Dogs! Is that Pups? All right. Equal quality Bumble, always, yes. At the same grade, the Bumblebee always better than Beast. Unless, yes, Pups, all right. It's been a long time. I've played with Pups for close to a year, I think, back in the days with PET and then 3QG. Where are you at now, Smelly Dogs, these days? Let's go see. Oh, let's go look him up, because Smelly Dogs Pups has a very great account. Is that out? LOF. Oh, okay. So you're playing with Avatrex? Yes, you're playing with Avatrex on his second account. So Smelly Dogs, let's look at your account. Well, you're hunting right now, but see these guys. See, 1.1 bill. Wow. Yeah, Smelly Dogs was a very great rally lead back when I was playing with Pet. Living the free-to-play life, that's pretty good, man. I understand that. Yeah, I mean, I remember in the days, you already have some great gear, and obviously with your monster hunting gear, it's also close to maxed out. Nice to see you back playing with Avatrex, because when I started in PET, we were playing with Avatrex for well, you guys were playing with him for a longer time, but when I got there, I played with him on his second account for, I think, like 2-3 months. But yeah, that was a great experience with PET and then 3QG. So Nice to see you again, Smelly Dogs. Pops, for everyone that knows him. All right, JJJJHCJJJG. I don't know how you want me to pronounce your name, but JJJJ. Welcome, welcome. So, all right, I'm losing my train of thoughts. So on a daily basis, I want to make sure that I do my daily quest. How far am I from T5? I think first. No, I'm not gonna be the first free to play to get T5. I think there's someone in Worthy Prince community that already has T5 free to play. I am close, but I'm not that close. So basically, if you look at my research, I've done all the infantry, range, and cav, attack, defense, and HP. I'm working on siege, and I've already have crafting speed at 7 and crafting capacity at 1. So this is gonna take a long time. Now, as far as how many, so I have an extra 1,800, close to 1,900. It's not a lot. I think I'm missing 2,000 tomes at this point. So I will get it, but now that I'm close to being maxed out, I think two of them. Yeah, I'm maxed out on infantry and cav stage, so I'm only getting like 10 per day. The range stage, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, if I look at what I do, yeah, I'm missing. I'm stuck at this point. Do I have the right setup? I think I do, but the thing is, infantry is not my best setup. As you can see, I don't have jewels. They're the ones that are part of my. Could I do that? I would be losing a lot of defense, but I would be getting like 13% attack and HP. I mean, we can look at it, what the difference would be. So I want to save this. So let's just compare. I have 90. So basically, we're talking about 9.4 thousand difference. So if I do this and I lose, I was expecting to lose 9.3. So yes, it looks like the 12% that I got from attack and HP is better than the, was it 30 something or 20 something that I lost from defense. So I will change. So I have changed my my boots to have this. I don't think this would help me, so I would be getting 5.5, but I'd be losing like this in HP and defense for 5.5 attack. So I don't think I would do that. And then this same thing. If I go with this, I would be getting. I would be losing attack and defense for 3.5 HP. So that's where I'm at. What will you do with T5? The same thing that I'm doing with T4, which obviously these days not a lot. But yeah, it's so with T5, it's just gonna, whenever I want a trap, basically I'm just gonna be stronger. It just means that we've been doing a couple rallies these days, but most of the times it happens when I'm working, and I don't want to go in fury when I'm working. Obviously, I don't want to get fired because I went in fury. So yeah, so that's basically it as far as this is concerned. Okay, so let's move on to another account to see what I need to do on my daily stuff. So that's Thorowell Langer. With T5, you can push trial by fire. Yeah, well, I'm close to it. T5 is fun until you run out of Lunite to heal. Exactly. So on my main account, I've experienced the pains of having to heal 200,000 T5. And then to have to rush it for let's say Dragon Arena. I do have, like, this is not the account where I have the most Lunite, but I mean, I have some Lunite, but I know that this gets depleted real fast. real fast. So if you're free to play, the the best thing that you could do with your T5, aside from like running Darkness and Dragon Arena and stuff that you don't lose anything, like just tanking rallies, you will not use any Lunite. Basically, they will be in your way back line. So yeah, you can bait, you can trap with T5. I don't suggest that you use a lot of T5 offensively. So that's why it's hard to be free to play with T5 in a war guild, very active war guild. All right, most important T5 advantage, yes, in Trial by Fire, but Trial by Fire is not the main game, right? It's like it's a side game, so that's why it helps with Trial by Fire, but Trial by Fire should be helping you in the main game rather than the opposite. At least on mix and range, I would, yeah, not on throw out, but on 2 Outlander, I would be unlocking range first at least. And on throw Outlander, by the way, I'm doing basically the same thing, but I'm a little bit farther. I'm still working on these guys. I do have a lot more tomes, but once I'm done with these research and getting back, I'm farther away. But the thing I'm gonna do on Throw Outlander is I'm going to get the infantry unlocked first. So on 2 Outlander, I'm expecting like 2,000 tomes. The way I'm getting at this rate is a lot lower. So I would say maybe by the end of the spring, something like that. So, and I don't want to buy some tomes anymore with Bargain Store being unpredictable when it comes. I save my gems these days. So I've not bought a lot of tomes, but in the past, whenever I had extra tomes and I had enough for Bargain Store, I would buy like in batch of, I don't know, is it 80,000? Yeah, in a batch of 100. But I don't suggest you guys do that. All right, let's finish this daily task on Throw Outlander. I also need to do the stratagem on this one. I need to look at, I think I'm missing one quest on this account. I did a bunch of darkness. I'm kind of sick of doing darkness at this point. Let's do this. Let's give a little emote. And then what am I missing? Okay, I'm missing Coliseum and then Stamina. Let's do this. All right. And then Coliseum. I really don't pay attention to Coliseum. So I don't really change these guys unless I realize I'm missing, like, I know that this girl is not the best one, but it's not a great week for Coliseum. The only thing I do is I make sure I don't hit one of my guildmate, but I really don't pay attention to what's in front. When I do that, I just want to get my daily quest and hopefully get a win, like in this case. I don't look at the battles. I don't look at the most optimal ways. As long as I'm in the top, let's say 400, I'm fine with that. Getting like 100 gems every 3 hours, so 800 gems a day, it's fine. And that's it for the daily task. Let's go look at the quest. I think, like I said, I'm missing a quest. Yeah, I can do one more. Oh, yes. Do I have enough? I think I have enough for Labyrinth. 20,000. Ugh. 26,000. Yeah, that should be. I'm gonna risk it, guys. There we go. And if I don't, do I have the skill? Do I have the skill? Yeah, I have the skill in 12 hours. So tonight I can also hit that again. And then I'm gonna get some from Monster Hunting. So let's do this. Well, let's not click away. Let's do this, and I'll just sit back and I'll hit cancel if I get the three goblin gremlin. Yeah. All right. It's important to stay hydrated, guys. I was drinking some Red Bull, which is not the right way to get hydrated, but this morning I needed some. I needed a kick to start my day, so Red Bull it is. What are you guys drinking? Are you Red Bull? Are you Monster? Are you a Rockstar type of energy drinkers? All right then. Free stars is always nice. All right. So on this account, I'm not close to any upgrades. So as far as the firewall plate, I'm kind of far. But I'm really close. Pizza and Red Bull, yeah, for breakfast. So on this account, I am really close to have my Coronet to gold. So I'm hoping that this quest will get me to that upgrade. But aside from that, I'm not looking at the Griffin boots, and I also the Blackwing, the Dragon's Talon. I don't think I'm close also. All right, let's get some Divine Blessing. It's not a great jackpot, but I mean, I wouldn't mind a jackpot at 300,000. How do I operate 4 accounts in a single time? Like this. Where's my mouse? Like this. I have all 4 windows open, and I pretty much know each account what I need to do. I have quick swaps. I mean, I do the daily task every day, so emulators. I use BlueStack emulators. I know it's hard on. I don't think you could do that with like an old computer. It's my computer is not that. I mean, it's 1 year old laptop. It's a gaming laptop, but it's I'm not. Don't ask me about software and stuff like that. I'm not not that great with that. But basically, if you're asking technically, that's how I do it. I have 4 windows open, and I don't use bots. I'm doing everything with my mouse on these accounts. I know some people do that with bots, which I mean, to me it's fine. It's as long as you have fun playing the game, how you play it. But as far as how I manage my time, yeah, I use the quick swap. I know what I need to do on a daily basis to get things done. I use I hunt, I refresh my familiars, I refresh my troop training, I use my stamina, and I open the guild gifts on a daily basis. That's basically it. And to do my daily task, I just need to log on like twice a day. I send my gathering troops, and then a couple hours later I come back, and then I just confirm my daily task. At the very least, that's what I need to do to get things done. But otherwise, I mean, I sometimes I have those windows on one side on one screen, and then on my main screen I watch a movie and stuff like that, or I just scroll on YouTube. So that's how I manage these accounts. All right, will I have enough Holy Star? I think I'm missing just one boss. Just one boss. Let's see how it goes. I mean, the 209 quest is a great quest. Yes, there we go. There we go. It's a great quest for Guildfest, but guys, only do it when it's not Frostwing. So I'll finish it manually. Only do it when it's not Frostwing. If you're looking for, like, if you're pay to play and you have all the gears that you want for your account, I mean, you could do Frostwing. I think it's good for resources, I think. And maybe the jackpot, there's a better chance on Frostwing. I'm not sure. But if you're free to play, like, don't focus Frostwing. Do the every other week, there's a different familiar. And then this basically will help you get your gear. So I'm done with this one. I should have looked at the, so yeah, so I finish at, you see how consistent I am, 1851, 1824. I am missing, I think I'm missing 3 accounts that are, yeah, I have 2 Outlander, so I'm gonna be at 1850 once I'm done with that quest. It's 150, yes, 18, yeah. 1780. 1780. Hey, Tick Up. What's up? And then, yeah, the other ones, Langer 1. I think I have a 201, so it's going to be lower, so 1700. And then Langer 5. I'm doing a, I think it's a 154, so that's going to be a lower score. But basically, yeah, I'm going to finish with between 1560 and 1800. So, and we are going to stay in the expert gauntlet. There's no way we're gonna catch up to these guys. Usually our guild are front loaded. We do all the quests at the beginning. I'm doing the quests at the end of the week, but we're not gonna drop, that's for sure, 24,000 points. So, and that's okay, we're fine with that. We don't have a full roster. We've had a little drama this week. Yesterday, in fact, we lost a bunch of players, like 4 or 5. Well, we lost one guy, and that guy took like 4 of his, let's say, butt accounts, rally filler. I'm great, Tick Up. I'm great. It's I'm on vacation for a couple days. I'm going up to the mountains to do some winter hiking. So that's gonna be great. And so that's why I'm doing this today. I wanted to do this stream on a different time zone because last time I did that, it was evening for me in Eastern Canada. And obviously the Europeans were sleeping and then the Asians were just barely waking up. So I wanted to do a different time zone today. Durin Bane, hey, hi. I think it's the first time that I see your name in one of my 2 live streams. So okay, let's finish this. Do I have I want to do the stratagem. The other thing, I need to go look at my gear. Okay, I could also finish the labors on this one. There we go. Let's get some tomes. Techno Labs. Can I upgrade? Can I upgrade with Techno Labs? Oh no, I did that. I did finish my demoralized. Let's go with military command. Yeah, I will do this. Don't give me that. How's my T5 progress? Oh, I showed that. I'm missing. I think I'm missing about 2,000 tomes. Not on this account, but on the other one. So with the way I'm getting tomes these days, I'm getting about 10 a day because I'm done with 2 of the stages. Wow, I have a lot of Techno Labs. I forgot about that. So basically, yeah, I'm really close, but I'm really far. So I'm thinking about like 3 months, maybe 3 months. I'll have T5. It's not a promise, but it's yeah, it's gonna be very close to that. Let's yeah, let's do this. I kind of want to get to extra talents, which extra talents will only help with let's say my mix setup. It's not gonna help on Trial by Fire. I bought the Techno Lab pack and I got 8 gear slot with it. That's crazy, to be honest. 8 gear slot. What do you mean? Do you mean 8-gear slot with it? What do you mean 8-gear slot? Are you mean army limit or? Not sure I understand. And finish Wonder battle parts 2 out of 4 done. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, I have not used my Techno Labs in a while. So the reason why I'm doing military command, by the way, is because these research are very, very expensive in not resources, but in speed up. Quick swap. Oh yeah, quick swap. Quick swap is, yeah, it's great. So okay, so I will be able to do 1 hidden talent, so that's gonna help, and then I'm gonna just start working my way down. Once you get to level 6, you need to do them one by one, and that's it. Obviously, I'm gonna get 1 more talent. I am in what I call Guildfest talents. It's Guildfest Gather, but the way it's set up, it's gathering, it's research, it's troop training, and then the rest on this account is infantry. So I will not change this one just yet, but if we look at my infantry, yeah, I'm gonna go add 1.35 infantry attack. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's on Throwallanger. Enjoy the mountains. Yes, it's gonna be nice. I took a year off 2 years ago where I traveled across the USA, and I hiked like mountains, desert, swamps, forests, fields in Kansas and stuff like that. So winter hiking is always it's challenging. It's a lot of fun, but it's also good for your health. Maxim, hi. Yeah. If you are still on Dury Bane, let's show you what I was showing earlier. That's where I'm at with T5. I'm working on the siege, and then I'm gonna finish the crafting research. I have enough tomes for obviously this, so 150, this, so 360 with this, so that's 600. So basically level 888 is guaranteed with what I have, and then I got an extra 1800, so that's probably gonna be I'm probably gonna have level 9 guaranteed with what I have, and maybe a couple more in the siege. So yeah, I'm getting there, but like I said, I'm at the point right now on Throwallanger where I'm only getting, yes, this year, yes, definitely. In fact, like I'm thinking about 3 months. The thing is, I'm not getting tomes now from Trial by Fire on Cav and Infantry. The range stage, I'm stuck, but I only have about, so let's say 300 stage, so that's 6. So that's about 60 tomes in there. There's a bunch that I can get from the mixed stage, and in fact, I'm stuck right now. Could I do this? So I'm close, like 103 to 90. I could try to send infantry to see if it gets better, because yes, it's range. The biggest troop type is range, but it's a cav front. So sending infantry is gonna be hard. What's my blast stats? I will show you my blast stats with range, because I have basically range. It's range talents, but it's not full talents. It is. I do have research. I have gathering for Guildfest, and I have training speed. I don't want to do a reset, but okay. So if I were to change, I mean, I can show you on here what it looks like when I run Darkness, for instance. So at 485 range attack, 313, 282, and I got also 194, 237, 301. I also have like the debuffs maxed out, and I have the familiars about 2%. Okay. If I look at, let's say I go in Fury and I have full talents, that would be looking. No, I'm not looking at the right one. Can I do this? Oh. All right, I would need to look at it this way. Well, okay, it's already set up for range. So basically, with Fury activated, I'm up to 536, 333, 299, all of this 200, 348, 410, as well as the same debuff and the familiars. So that's where I'm at. Yes, it's for free to play. It's pretty good, but it's a range blast type of account. I don't suggest you guys build for blast, but since I have several accounts, I was able to do that. I have one range, one infantry, and my main is Cav. So yes, it's it's pretty good for free to play. But it's 4 years in the making. So yes. That's where I'm at. Okay. I see I started. Okay. Oh, I's my Zox. I know someone from Zox. I'm Ish Iki. So I unless you have changed name, how's my mixed gear? I have second purple cup and also Skull Crusher, also pure. Yes, it's a great gear. I've played with Zox, but I don't recall playing with you. So I was with Zox until December, I think. Yes, I was in Zox for about like 4 or 5 months. Yeah, it's a pretty good gear. Obviously, the drum is not that great, but I'm guessing you have your drum in there to compensate for the lack of cav from these two pieces of equipment. One other thing you could do is like, yes, drums in the mix set. Exactly. The other thing that you could do is have the cups and then play with your talents to equalize and have more cav attack, cav HP, and stuff like that. But otherwise, this is good. And you said something about the Skull Crusher. So obviously, the difference between the Great Sword and the Skull Crusher, at the same grade, the Skull Crusher is better. When the Great Sword is one level higher, really it depends, but they are about the same. The difference is that getting a gold Frostwing Great Sword is harder than to get a purple Skull Crusher. So I would say keep that one, but please, please don't put that to Mythic. Save your embers for something else. But otherwise, really good. As far as your hero, work on getting Watcher. Watcher is like the best free-to-play hero, obviously. It's Maxim, it's me, and yes, I don't have enough cap stats in my mix. So like I said, you can play with your talents if you want to have more stats. And in fact, the thing with talents also that I want to showcase is that let's say we go down to those talents. So 1 point of talent when you start, okay, it's 0.15, 0.15, you get 0.15, 0.15, oh, 0.3. So as you go down the talents, you get more % per point. So it is not a bad idea to have your gear towards 1 or 2 type of stats, and then fill your talents with the one that you're missing, because if you're doing mixed and you're mixing out your talents equally with your points, like I said, the first one are not that great, but as you get lower, as you get more points in the same talent set, you get more you get more % per 1 point of talent. So just a suggestion on that. I've not seen a guide where we can see how's the best way to basically balance talents and gears. Obviously, that's it really depends on your gear and stuff like that, but it's there's a lot that could be done about that too. Not specifically you, Maxim, but like on generally, there's a way to mix gears and talents optimally. I wish there was a way that we could figure it out. Maybe someone like Smelly Dogs. I know. Pups has a very good analytic mind for that. He likes to test. He likes to do comparison. So I'm sure. I'm sure also, Pups, that'd be something you'd be interested in figuring out the best way to balance talents and gear. So I don't want to send my last army because just in case the guys need, I could send it. Usually I try to keep one army free just in case there's a rally. Right now I would not go into a war rally. I would go in like darkness. Just because I think can you do it? Gear check, love your content. All right, same thing. Not a big, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of the Frostwing Greatsword at Mythic. Especially if I was seeing like a Burning Scroll in your mix set, I would say, okay, so you did the Burning Scroll, and that's why you don't have a Skull Crusher. Yeah. I mean, I'm saying this, and I've made some mistakes with my gear. But yes, it is. Are you from Quebec? I am from Quebec, tabarnak. Yes. The Dragon's Fist. So the thing is, you kind of split your rares between those two. If you had not done that, you could have had, like, let's say the Winter Mitts, and you could have that to gold most likely. And then you could have had those Astrolight used somewhere else. I mean, it's a great set. I'm a big fan of the 2-cup. 2-cup, 1 ring, and not 2 girls, 1 cup combo. And the reasons for that is that yes, 3 cups is better, but it's a lot easier to level up 2 cups at the same time, and then 1 ring. The 1 ring at gold is about equal to a purple cup. So if you add 3 cups, you would have the same stat roughly. But the thing is, with 3 cups, you would be farther away from a gold cup. So this is a great setup. And obviously, these are best in slots for free to play. The talents, not the talents, the Tassets would be better. But the thing is, I still always suggest to build the talents at purple. If you have both at purple, the Tassets are better. But if, like, in my case, I'm like somewhat close. I just got the Tassets to purple, and my talents are about like 3 rares away from gold. So that's why I don't rejewel. But otherwise, yeah, work on getting Watcher. I don't know if you have Watcher, or maybe you're trying to hide the fact that you have Watcher. But Watcher is obviously a great hero. That's good. Everyone wants a gear check. All right, let's do it. Gorgy Boy, 14. Okay, so yes, so we've had that comment for someone else. The drums and the vials in a mix set is not ideal. I see that you've put some Astrolight in there. Maybe you were eager to use your Astrolight. My suggestion is to save your Astrolight for let's say level 60 piece of equipment. Aside from that, these are all great, especially these, like I said, best in slots. The cups is great. The Codex, I think you could get something better. If you have like a purple Winter Mitts, that'd be better. Offensively, the Codex is better for cav and for range, but defensively, like if you're trying to get rallied, you would want to have your, let's say, Winter Mitts for the army HP that you get. I'm Team Skull Crusher, but if you don't have a purple Skull Crusher, obviously the Greatsword would be either better or a bit, let's say, on par. So You may want to change your hero to have an army hero, so either Bombing Goblin, Rose Knight, or Watcher on your wall. You don't have a lot of artifact, but it's okay. Maybe you're focusing on some artifacts, so that's why you don't have a lot of levels. Work on the stars though, and because the reason for the stars is you want to get those duplicate shards or generic shards. I don't recall how they called duplicates. So that's how I would rate your set. All right, my troops are back. Let's catch up. Watcher takes so long to upgrade. All right, guys. So this is my setup. 3 Watchers. These are at gold. On Langer 5, which is my lower account, I don't have Watcher, but I'm missing one event. So in one event, I will have my 5th Gold Watcher. So you just have to pay attention to the events. I know that this morning, I think there was like a merging one. Currently, I don't have the resources to finish it. Even like I'm running a huge research, so I would not have enough research speed up, and I don't want to use my normal speed up. So that's on Langer 5. And the other one that I do is the merging, and as you can see, I don't have a lot of speed up. So it's gonna have to wait, but yes, I will have another Watcher very soon, and then that's gonna be it. Maxim, you're saying I am light, pay to play, pay to win, and I get that. And I started 4 months ago, and I only got into purple. Oh, okay. Well, the thing with Watcher, it's not a race, like it's a marathon. I've gotten Watcher to gold in 2 years on all my accounts. It is, yes. So obviously it's a question of timing. You need the resources, but you need to pay attention to the events. And even with that, I mean, you are at the mercy of when Watcher shows up in the event. So yeah, with 4 months, light pay to win, pay to play, however you want to say it. It's obviously Watcher is not something that you cannot unlock fast. And that's Chaos Dragon. Like if you have the means, if you are full on pay to play, Chaos Dragon is actually easier because you can get a guaranteed three medals per day, every other day, right? Chaos Dragon is in the challenge about 3 times a week. So I would say that Chaos Dragon, in that perspective, if you have like infinite amount of money, is really easier to get. But for normal players, obviously Chaos Dragon is a lot harder. All right, let's, how much do I need? So I need 2.4. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't need to send more. So I will be done with this account in about an hour and a half, maybe. An hour and a half. If you plan on taking rallies, then plain old mixed stats is fine. Only if you lead rallies, for example wonders, then the stat change depending on what comps you send. Oh, I have a cat that is whining in the background. Okay, if you plan on taking rallies, then plain old mixed stats is fine. Only if you leading mixed rallies. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. And you're talking about Pops, are you talking about Watcher, or are you back to gear on this point? Okay, so I'm done with 2-hour Langer. Let's the combo from like 8 minutes ago. Yeah, that's right. I mean yeah, so I think we were talking about some of the gear check, and yeah. For instance, like having a drum or a vial in your accessories, for instance. That's okay. It's great. I'm super happy that you stopped by, Pups. It's I learned a lot playing with you. Wow, it was like 2 years ago that we started playing together, and then I think 6 months ago is when I moved back basically with the French guild that I don't listen to. Oh man. Oh, RF, don't start a debate on the stream. Okay, I need to what do I need to do now? Okay, so on this account I just need to do the daily task. So that's Langer 4. By the way, Langer 4. The challenge on this account, guys, it is the ultimate rally filler. So I do have 80 pack from my sigils on this account. I'm working on the travel speed. And so right now, if you look at the sigils, and once again, guys, it is a challenge. Don't do that on your main account. But I'm really close to unlocking the main end sigils. I think I have enough tomes for the last few research. So this one is basically, it's ongoing, but it's paid for. So I only need to do 4 a year. So yes, so 4, that's gonna be maybe 160, 170 average over 4. So close, yeah. So basically I have enough tomes to unlock the main hand. So that's gonna be my fifth slot, and then this is gonna take forever. But the accessory, obviously, I'm gonna unlock 3 slots with this. Yeah, it's very close, and I do have. Oh, nice, RF. You also have the same thing, and I have basically an extra purple one, and then I'm working towards another one. But basically, the next one is gonna take forever to use. But yes, I will have basically 100 pack with this account, and yeah, that's the challenge. But basically, I would not suggest doing that on your main account. There are some kind of better research. Just unlocking 1 or 2 slots and then trying to have like a gold sigil is fine. But obviously you want to use your tomes for counter research, and as you can see, I don't have those on this account. And the familiar battles, like just getting to a familiar battle slot 4 is a great investment, and it's not that expensive. So like I said, don't go the same way I did for my for this account. It is just a challenge account. Oh, you're at 120 pack attack. That's pretty good. I mean, what is the max? Is it 1600? I think so. Basically, you only need like 10 plus about 4. You need about like 14 players with 120 pack attack to max out the 100% extra attack that you get. So that's pretty good. Don't listen to Matt. It's 120 pack attack noodles. I don't think T5 as free to play is a good idea. Even if you unlock them, you'll have problems to heal them. Yes, that's true. So on T5 for free to play is not that great offensively. So if you take part in war rallies, in WoW, in Baron and stuff like that, you will definitely struggle to heal your T5. But if you use your T5 as your backline and you take rallies, it is a great investment. It does not cost. You will not have to heal your T5 basically, unless you take several rallies and unless you have really a weak comp. But otherwise, I would say that T5 you cannot keep up by going full out war rallies unless like you send like 20,000 or instead of sending full march, you send like very, very small marches. I would, but I would agree that it's healing those T5 is expensive and it's a problem. All right, let's keep going. My admin quest. It's been a long time since we've had the extra guild quest, the double ones. Where I'm at with this, 87. Yeah, it's not that much. And on the admin quest 64, I don't have a lot. So I think I did like the last time we had a exchange extravaganza and I was training troops. I think I used the auto click feature on BlueStack to use up all of my quest admin and guild quest scrolls. I wish I could do that on my main on my phone, but I can't, and I have like 2,000 of each. It is extremely it really sucks to do that on your phone when you have to click on each and every one of them. And I don't want to buy the whatever it's called, the Turf Club on my main. Yes, I think the Turf Club gives you auto completes. Yeah, I don't want to pay this on my main just to get this. I mean, I don't really need this, so I would only use this for these. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, what's next? Couple guild mail that I've already read on the other accounts. This is done. This is done. I know that in the morning I really have to do this on this account. Refresh my familiars. All right. Guildfest is done on this account, so no issues there. I'm still working on my familiars. Basically, if we look at the status of my familiars on this account, yes, it's not really worth it unless you want to push a new account to level 60. Yes, the experience and all that stuff. And I think I'm done with getting accounts to level 60. I have enough accounts to manage right now, especially with the Taiwan server 1 that I'm tinkering with. But basically, Title Titan is the last one that I want to work on. I think I need to, I need to get this guy also from 50 to 60. Aside from that, everything else on this account is at 60. Oh, one thing, by the way, on my main account, I will get, not on this one, but on my main, with my Guildfest reward, I will unlock the adult stage on this one, so that's gonna be great. Hopefully we get some more ways to get that, because obviously getting to 25 is roughly easy now that we can get this guy like in batch of 4 or 5 in Guildfest. But getting this guy to, how much do I need? I think it's 200. Yeah, 200 is gonna be, it's gonna be a pain in the ass just doing it with Guildfest. So my expectation for this is to get it to level 50, and that's it. Maybe in the future we're gonna have more ways to get Jade Worm, but yeah. All right, let's catch up. Urshel Photos, how much might does unlocking pack 3 familiars give? Oh, I don't recall. I'm pretty sure that just the research here, I think it's like a 900,000 might maybe. If I recall, it's a 600 or 900,000 might research. It's the kind of research that you save for Watcher or Chaos Dragon. But then obviously you need to unlock all of this to get to there. So I don't know what's the total. I think it's 5 million. 5 million total. That would make sense. Hey, Skikor. I don't know if I say your name wrong. Right or wrong. But I know that the last stream, that's how I called you. So, Skikor. Alright. Hey, we have 24 current viewers. That's pretty good. I mean, last time we got up to 31, I think. So I'm really happy with this. I see some new names. I see also some the same names that I saw in the first one. So that's pretty cool. And I'm really happy to see some old familiar face that I used to play with RF and Smelly Dogs, which we all call pups in the game. And RF is Mad Majestic. So are you still Mad Majestic? Let's go see. There we go. Yeah, they play in the same guild. So, and you have your gathering set on. I'm guessing you're finishing your guild fest also. Need 230 tome to max counter. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, that's what you need to finish yours. But yes, it's 6,000 I think to max counter from scratch. But nice. So basically, you're working on your last counter, I guess. Nice. I'm on my main. I just started counter, so I'm doing Cav, and now you can use this content for IGG eventing for Lords Marble. Forgot its accurate name. Same gains around 1.5 mils a month for quality content. Yes, I did that once, and I got like one of the rewards, the small rewards. Yes, I could do that. Smokers, yes, smokers. I'm really lazy. Even though I manage like 5 accounts on the main server and 1 on the Taiwan server, I'm really lazy for that kind of stuff. And I know that the guys, the creators that get some of the rewards, they put a lot more effort into their videos. And I see them. I'm really lazy with the editing part of things. But yes, I could just do the tag Lords Mobile and then like put that in the turf creator, get some small rewards. I did that and I got the rewards on my main. I don't want to get the rewards on my free-to-play accounts. I want to keep them somewhat pure, even though like there's no such thing as a pure free-to-play. But yes, if I get some rewards, I want them on my main account where I have better stats, better gear, and all that stuff. Counter and enemy debuff are so strong. Research. Yes, they are. It's crazy the difference that you get. Debuffs, they're really expensive in techno labs and resources and speed up, but they're worth it. Unless you're trapping and you want to have your might as low as possible, but I don't do that kind of trapping, so for myself it's not an issue. All right, what do I want to do with this account today? I'll put it back to hunt. Just gonna confirm that my guild fest is done on this one. It is done. We are doing great. Are we gonna get all the rewards? Probably not. The way I'm seeing, so obviously today we're gonna unlock 25. My guess is we're gonna get to 26 and that's it. We still have a bunch of players that have quest that they need to do. Yes, as you can see as we go lower, I know there's some people on vacation that are being managed by someone else in the guild, so I know it's gonna get done. Yeah, so I'm expecting 26 and I'm expecting we're gonna stay in the expert. You can put war gear on if you want. Got some improvement on it. So are you okay? There we go. All right, so obviously Mad Aref, you are not Team Skull Crusher. You have a Burning Scrolls, so obviously you cannot really build both of these, both the Skull Crusher and the Burning Scroll, and be able to compete with the Great Sword. These are really great. I'm surprised that you don't have Mythic Winter Mitts, because it's kind of, I would say, easy unless you don't want to put embers into it. You went with the champion legs, which I'm guessing is your only piece of champion, huh? And then 2 purple cups is pretty good. Personally, I as you guys know, I do the 2 cups 1 ring and not the 2 girls 1 cup combo. Yeah, it's pretty good. Lots of stars. You got 1 blessed. I have not done 1 blessed yet, for a 92 level. So Yeah, it's a pretty good set with Watcher on your wall, 14 stars. Pretty good, RF. All right, I need to catch up with chat. You need 4 months free to play of Techno to get debuffs. Do you? I mean, starting from where? Oh, I mean, starting from 0 debuff. I understand what you're saying. It's possible. I don't know. How much Techno Labs do you get? On where's the labor? Do this. How much Techno Labs do you get total? You get 40. So 160. Do you mean the last one? Because I know that the last level of debuff is like 96. So not so sure what you're saying about that. I did 1800 points in Blue League. That's pretty good. With only blue is what you get 9 quests. That's a pretty good average. 900. Smokers, he said live stream. I meant okay for the turf quest. For the turf creator content, yeah, I have not looked into it. 3.2k in Gold League. Wow, that is very close to the max. The max would be like 352 times 11 plus 175. Yeah, the max is around 4,000, and I don't know if I'm sure some people did that, but it's not crazy, but free to play, you have to to do that free to play, you would have to save some speed up and like be online every day, and then just be really lucky with the L events. Champ boot was free, didn't spend on the game. Yeah, the champ boots are one of the easiest one because it's only 5 mains. But yeah, it's a great. Personally, I go for the often because of the training speed. But yeah, the boots are also, they provide what you call it, travel speed. So it's a good piece of equipment. What else? Okay, you bought some tone pack. Yeah, the $5 tone pack. It's a great pack. I did buy that on my main a couple times, especially when you had the 1+1, the buy one get one. Show us that Rose Knight pack and story. 4.5, I think. I forgot. I mean, it's I don't wanna get my calculator, but I could get the calculator. Whatever, guys. Yeah, it's 352 times 11 plus 175. It is the maximum you can get in Guildfest, which I've never seen, but I've seen like some very, very high scores. Someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it in the chat. Someone has a calculator on their phone right now. 352 times 11 plus 175. Someone is going to write it in the chat in the next 2 minutes, please. Okay, what else on this account? I think I'm good. Do I have training to do? No. I need to go back to this. I got 6 hours and my reset is in like 4, so I'm gonna do this because I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day once I log out. Next up is Langer 5, 4,047. Yes, so it is the max. I've not seen anyone do it above 4,000, but I've seen some people do like 3.8, 3.9. It is crazy. I think I've done 3,000 once on one account. It is expensive. All right, let's remove those guild mails. Let's do this on Langer 5. Oh, 2WoW is getting some resources back, but like I said, I still need to wait about an hour to finish that quest. on Langer 5, I'm doing my last quest, and it's a Dark Essence. I mean, we could do it, but like I showed earlier, I have a full lab with good essences, so I can wait for this. In 6 hours, once this is done, and my dark magic is not ready to use, could use this. But yes, in 6 hours, I will run the last Cha-Cha Wood. Hi. I remember last stream you asked me for a gear check. 4,047 free to play. Yeah, it's doable, right? It's doable to get that score in Guildfest. It is really, really hard. So first, you need the resources, and second, you need to have the time to do it. Because you gotta sit on those L events and then just do those 352 back to back to back to back. And I mean, it's not like you can do one a day. You need to do 2 a day sometimes. So you gotta be online a lot. So I don't think it's realistic to expect to do it. But with people that share accounts, which we know happens in Lords Mobile, it is possible, obviously. Last GF, I did like 3,700 during the event for the castle skin. Wanted to do, yeah, but with DA and the Out Guild, so couldn't take. Yes, it is. It is. I mean, basically, if you take 2 in 1 day, you got to do 16 L event in 1 day. That's 16 hours, and that's assuming that you can do them all in like. Sometimes you're gonna get some. I mean, if you're max research, well, you're stuck. You cannot do the research. If you don't have all these stars, you cannot do the labyrinth one. So, and if you're free to play, just forget the ones with the labyrinth. It's click intensive and a lot of all these stars needed. So, as free to play, having max Garg is needed because of lab Ls. Yes, you mean the. I understand what you're saying. The extra skill that you get from Garg. Where is this guy? You're talking about the Saving Grace. Yes. Extend Guildfest quest duration by 30%. So, yeah, I understand that. Personally, I would love to have the Garg maxed out for the army talent. This is a great one. As you can see, I'm not working on that on this account, but on my main account, I think I'm close to having enough orbs just to awaken this one, but I don't have the runes. Yes, the runes. I think I'm at like 100 on my main. It is. So on my main, I have Frostwing unlocked, but I don't think I want to get the army talent for the Frostwing, because the thing is, the 4% will work defensively, and if you have a big comp, the 8%, there's no guarantee that it will proc. So if you have like let's say you have 50 million troops, well, 8% of that is 4 million. So it only procs when you lose 4 millions of your troops. So if you really counter someone, it will not proc. So that's why I'm not so sure I want to unlock on my main, because I'm talking about Cav. So on the Pack 5, that's where my choice would be. But that's why I'm not sure I want to unlock Frostwing for that. For offensively, both of them are good. But defensively, I think that Frostwing, if you have a big comp, I don't think defensively is as good as the one where it procs at 4%. I just do artifact quests sometimes, mainly in Elves, building Elves. Oh, be a building Elves, they suck. But artifact quests are pretty good. Yeah, I've done some. I've got some feedback that I should stop opening, using my coins outside of Guildfest. And I was doing that for content. I was putting out some videos, but these videos, they get like 300 views, 400 views. So I don't do that anymore. And same thing with, the royal coins. I mean, you can only do that during those events, and the the artifact challenge events are in between Guildfest, so they never overlap. So that's about it. And as far as this, I save my shards, not shards, but brushes and my records for Guildfest now. Pups, you said I only did training, merge, and research, so was very little sleep. Yes, yes, I get that. I'm at the point where I'm still working on Chaos Dragon on most of my accounts, so for research and merge, I try to keep my speed up for that. And I know your opinion on Chaos Dragon. It's not a great hero, especially when you're pay to play. It's not a great hero, but for free to play, it is kind of like the second or third best hero that you can get, especially on your wall. So that's why. But on my main, I would basically do the same thing. Since I have Chaos Dragon now, I would have more choices for those L events. But on the in this guild, we never really compete to get to the Master Gauntlet. So basically, that's why I don't push it that hard. We have some guys that do some great scores, like 2,300 points. Like all of this over 2,000 points in the Expert Gauntlet. It's pretty good. Like with five accounts, I cannot really focus. I could get those scores, but that would be hard for my work and life outside the game. So that's why I'm comfortable getting like 1600 to 1800. All right, let's I have saved up 80k saved up in an alt. You're talking Skikor, you're talking about artifact coins or royal coins. And Krishna Kumar, I've seen, yeah, please don't spam, but I will get to your question. I'm from Canada. I'm from Quebec, Canada, so that's why I have a French accent, but it's not the same French accent as people from France or for people from Belgium and people from Switzerland and people from Africa. So the African, the colonies, they're not colonies anymore, but they used to be colonies. They have like what we call the international French accent, so similar. It's in Quebec, it's really different. If someone from France, I've had some call on Discord with the guild, and they find our accent very funny. Skikor, you need one more medal for Chaos Dragon to blue. All right, keep going. Basically that's my lowest account. So basically we're at the same state. So Langer 5, I need about 6. The thing is, I should not have pushed Chaos Dragon that much on this account, because that's the reason why Watcher is that low. Is sometimes there is a Watcher event and I don't have speed up because I did a Chaos Dragon earlier. But yes, I'm closing in also on blue on this account. On all the other accounts, they're either blue, purple, and then one at gold. No problem, Krishna. I mean, now you know. All right. What else? 3 more for gold. 3 for gold. 3 more for gold. Yes. You're talking about my Watcher? Yes, 3 more for gold. I think I showed that a little bit earlier. I just need one event, basically. I'm not going to do a monster hunting event that gives only one. I will do research. I will do merging. I will do a tycoon, but on this account, I will only do tycoon if it's... Oh, Pajon 03. That plays with Munch Tea, and I don't recall what kingdom we are playing. But I am secretly playing with Pajong on a newer kingdom. So Yes, I'm doing Tycoon on this account when it's Voodoo Shaman because I'm trying to get some champion chest. This is the crazy challenge on this account. What, like I said several times, guys, 1218 is the kingdom that we are playing in. Yes. I don't have this account open right now. I will not show it. But it's above 3 million might and it's below 69 million might. Let's just say that that's where it's at on that. I think at that point that's my 7th account, but it's something I do on a daily basis. I have something special for that in the future. We'll see what it does. I started that account. 1218 is like a Christmas, and it was around the holidays that kingdom started. So best hero for Coliseum. I'm not the best person to ask. I think maybe some people in the chat, but there are some. Who do I follow on YouTube that have some great guides for that on a daily basis? Is it Evil Aladdin? Who is that I'm... Or is it Ali Gaming? No, it's not Ali Gaming. I follow a bunch of Lords Mobile YouTubers also, but I think it may be. Okay, so you guys cannot see what I'm scrolling through on my other screen. I think it's Evil Aladdin. Is it Evil Aladdin? No, it's not Evil Aladdin. Someone in the chat is gonna mention that person. I don't know. There are some really good YouTubers that put out like either videos or community posts whenever there's a new update to Coliseum. So right now, where do we see this? I think it's here, right? Yeah. So in one day, basically in a day and a half, there's gonna be a new constellation, and so these guys, they put out some community posts or videos to show what are the best heroes, but basically dark based. I mean, they should, like, the experts on Coliseum, they should be able to help you with that. This is not a part of the game that I really not enjoy but master. I don't pay a lot of attention to that. I wonder how you came to that number on the might range. Well, I'm very obsessed with the number 69, and there are several reasons for that, but the main reason is that I'm a deviant, right? No, I mean, it's the funny number, right? So the 69 number, right? I've been following this YouTuber that plays bass called Davey504. So if you guys know Davey504, he's a great YouTuber that he has like 10 millions of subscribers. He does very nice bass videos, and the 69 and the 420 numbers, there's already always reference to that. You already found me. There we go. So I love doing the 69 meme. It is very, very, very funny, and it's very immature. So there we go. Okay, I should get my familiars going here. There we go, and then we're gonna jump into the Taiwan server because I think I need to send some gathering troops. I will do this. Do I want to do that? Probably not. I want to do about this because I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and then this would be the time where I do my morning stuff on Lords Mobile before I leave for the mountain. I will still be online. I will be staying at the hotel for a couple days, but I'm not gonna do some live stream or a record videos. Maybe I'm gonna record a video. Like some people mentioned that I should be doing more shorts. Shorts are they're kind of fun. I did one. It's getting views every day. By the way, I'm not doing that for money, guys. I make about $2 a day on YouTube. Definitely not enough for this to be a job. And I will not do a vlog. I was thinking about doing something like that, but I don't go out. I don't go out to the mountains often enough for that. But yeah, so for me, guys, it's just a hobby. There's no plans. Yeah, I did the monetization thing just to see how it works on YouTube, but that's why I don't plan on getting some of the super chats and stuff like that. I don't need money. I have a pretty good job, so I'm doing this for fun, and I'm doing this to talk with people and interact. So there's no ultimate goal for that as far as money is concerned. So that's why I'm not gonna do super chat. The only reason I would do that is if I would hit like a huge number of viewers at the same time and I could not keep up with chat, then I would give like a small amount of super chat just to make sure I can answer at least to those. But that's not a plan that I want to do. And as far as I just wanna I will give you a print screen of what I make on the shorts, which is very, very, all right, let's open up the print screen because I don't want to, all right, there we go. There we go. So on the short that I did, which is the Troll or Bad, it's my first one, and I'm going to be doing like a series of that. And obviously, if you've watched that one, it's not, I was not trying to say it was troll, I was trying to say that was a bad behavior. But I got like 1,600 views, and I made 4 cents. 4 cents. So if you guys know how it works with YouTube, is basically on average for 1,000 views, you're gonna make between $2 and $6. Really depends on what kind of channel you are. If you're doing the financial videos, you're gonna get more ads, and if you have longer videos, you're gonna get more ads. But yes, so basically on that one short, I made 4 cents. So I'm not doing this for the money, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to show you how it works, guys, on YouTube, and yeah, it's just funny. And I got 1 subscriber from that short. So okay, I need to catch up. Is going full infirmary good? Clyde, good question. So there's 2 things. If you are working on your comp, I would say don't go full infirmary. Keep going full manner until you have the right comp. But if you do that, you don't want to go in fury, unless you are pretty sure you're not going to get like double, triple rally. Once you get the right comp, I suggest going full infirmary. And on this account, I kind of don't have the right comp. We're talking about Langer 5. Let's go back to hunting gear. But on this account, I don't have the right comp. I only have 2.4 T2 and I have 1.45 T4. So I was not done with the comp when I switched to manners. I would say it's a mistake. Obviously, you can rearrange this, but rearranging this costs you speed up, which are speed ups that you could use to train troops also. So I would say get your comp right and then switch to full infirmary, and then play with that. But before that, I would suggest full manners. Skeek already said you already found me. Yeah, it's I think it's the only 69 player in that kingdom or guild at least. Full infirms is great for traps or leads. Otherwise, some manners aren't bad for rebuilding a few troops in between. Exactly, that's a great point from Pajong. I once got a gold halo out of 69 bond chests. Yes, the famous 69 chest opening. Yes, I get that. All right, I want to. Let's go look. Do I have some messages on here? No, and don't send me messages because I'm about to swap to the Taiwan server. All right, and I also want to catch up on you bribe John. That's one of the worst thing about YouTubers becoming big. They start to forget their friends because they won't see them on stream or in the comments anymore because there's so many people. Yes. Oh, that's a great comment, Pajong. I was watching because I'm watching a lot of different videos on YouTube, and one that I'm watching is a guy that does stealth camping. So he goes like he'll go in a random city and he's gonna like camp in the woods, like behind a police station and stuff like that. And he's doing like really crazy videos like that. In fact, it's illegal to do that, but if you don't get caught, you don't get caught. But he started small and then he got a big following, like 1 million. But instead of scheduling the live stream, he just did them on the spot. So that, because one of the worst thing is if you're a big YouTuber, you schedule a stream and when you start there's like 4 or 5 10,000 people and then you cannot read the chat. So this guy was doing like the sneaky ones where he was like going live at like without any warning so that he could at least start. He would start the stream and he was able to chat with people, and then after half an hour then it was unbearable. There was way too many people typing in the chat. But yes, that's it. It sucks for the community, but it's nice for these big YouTubers. I made more than you, Skycore. 4 cents. I'm rich. Yes. I know. All right. This is not gonna be like I'm just gonna show you a print screen of, and it's in Canadian dollars, guys. So obviously, if you're looking for American dollar, it's different. But basically, that's the status of my channel. So $200. I think I got the first check of 100 sometime in January, and they're gonna send me another one. But basically, 250,000 view, 16,000 hours, 1,500. Well, it's not really it's not finished. I'm not at 1,500 right now. I'm seeing 1,476 subscribers, and then this is like this is basically since November, so it's 3 months. I'm like I said, $2 a day. It's just money that I'm gonna use to I'm gonna go buy beer when I'm going camping, stuff like that. So that's basically it. That gives you yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, the viewership is going up. I've had some videos that did really good, but they were like bad videos with say clickbait thumbnail. And then last summer I got like I was doing really bad, and then I started doing better videos with better audio, and I think I'm in a good groove right now, and I like the interaction I get with you guys on the comments and then in the live stream, so it's pretty good. Man, any tips for BlueStack? BlueStack is so laggy for me. I don't have best PC, but not the worst. Everything is okay, but emulator like BlueStack, LD Player, Nox are very laggy for me. But LM on Steam is okay. Oh, Skicore. Okay, well, one thing. Skicore. I will. Skicore, that's you. Are you Skicore These Nuts? Yes, that's you, Skicore These Nuts. Skicore These Nuts. All right, there we go. Go give a subscription to Skicore, guys. All right. tips for BlueStack. So I have a gaming laptop. I'm on the technical side, guys. I'm not the best one. And yeah, do the same thing with Pajong. I know I'm following Pajong. Where are you at, Pajong? It's Pajong03 without a space. Am I doing this correctly? Let's go to Pajong. That's you, right? Yes, I've already subscribed to Pajong. Give him a subscription, guys. Go watch their videos. No, my 169. Okay, so I need to get back to Lil Ties. Sorry, Lil Ties. I'm getting sidetracked. Do I have tips for BlueStack? I think I'm playing with BlueStack 3. So these are my instances. I have the generic one and I have the secret one that some of you guys have already figured out what the account was. But I think it's BlueStack 3. I'm not playing with the latest version of BlueStack, which I think eats less CPU and stuff like that. So, and one thing I do I have the, I don't have the setup on here, but I think that this in the settings you can like lower the quality and stuff like that. This is how I guess I manage to run more than one. I know that I have a whole laptop where I cannot run the BlueStack on that. So it might be that, yes, you may need a better laptop or whatever. Cost more to run than systems that are made for PC like Steam. Okay, so then it'd be okay, I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, you can try Nox Player. I've not tried Lux or LD. I play with BlueStack, and I don't. I think I watched an Avatrex video that showed how to install BlueStack back in the day, and then I did that. Yeah, you guys can talk about the technical stuff. I will not. I will not talk about that. I don't. It's not that I don't understand. I'm not an expert on the technical aspect of computer and stuff like that. Hi, Saiyan Khan. Is it Saiyan or Saiyan? I think it's Saiyan, like those Asian anime, right? Okay, so this is the T1 Troll account. So I went on this account earlier in the stream. And okay, we've been on for, wow, 2 hours, 20 minutes. I don't know what's my plan for today. I mean, it's going great. We have some, we have a lot of viewers. We've been averaging like between 20 and 30 for the last 2 hours. Yes, for the last 2 hours. So I will keep streaming. And do my daily grind on Lords Mobile. I'm probably gonna log out for lunch in about an hour and a half, and I need to prepare for my trip to the mountains. But yes, it's going great. So on the 80 million Might T1 Troll account, I am working towards Academy 25. So I will be working on the altar. As you can see, I got a bunch. I used a bunch of gems during Guild Fest to buy the material. So, okay, I thought I'd be higher than that. So I'm at 20. So I have 22 locked for the prison, and for the battle hall, I have 22 and then close to 23. So I thought I'd be around 24. So there's still like probably like 150,000, 200,000 gems that I need to spend to get Academy 25. So, all right, you guys are still talking about the specs that are needed to run BlueStacks. So let's keep doing. Okay, well, one thing that yeah, so I need to work on gathering, so I will need about, so I don't do like, I have 5 army, but I will probably keep 1 army for like a rally like this. Do I have? Yes, I have crappy essences going on. So I will send, oh nice, these guys have left enough room for me, so yes. And then I will send to us also, see us. It's a 1 hour, there we go. And I will remove this level 3 essence. So we've only started doing level 5 darkness with this guild in the Taiwan server. Hey, Star Fury, hi there, hi there. And Pajon says, for me, BlueStack works perfectly fine, except that Lords and my account are crashing sometimes, but my PC is also pretty good. I have, okay. Oh, you won lab jackpot today, Star Fury. Nice. Pretty good. One thing is, whenever I open, like on this, whenever I open the news, sometimes my app crashes on BlueStack. But that's about it. But as you can see, I'm able to run 4 BlueStack at the same time, and sometimes 5 with the secret account. All right, let's do my familiars upgrade. It's in the Taiwan servers, exactly, Star Fury. This is Lords Online Taiwan server. Yes, it is. And by the way, I'm probably gonna stay on this account for the next 15 minutes because the daily reset is about to happen on the Taiwan server. So you guys may see a sneak peek of what's gonna happen tomorrow, which I don't expect any update. I don't expect anything special to appear, but you guys are gonna see it roughly at the same time. I know there's a slight delay. I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, there's a slight delay. There's about like a 10-second delay. So you guys will be able to see in 10 minutes, basically, whatever the daily reset brings. And basically, that's what I'm doing on a daily basis. Whenever I can, I look at the new daily reset to see if there's anything interesting. So there we go. I'm really closing in on the pack 3 on this account. I don't get a lot of elixir and potion on this one because I don't do tycoon except for the free ones daily. Let's do this pack 3. So this would put me tomorrow very late, so I want to do this. Yes, I'm gonna doing this. So basically I try to time my cooldown to make sure that they will end at a point where I'm gonna be online. I don't wanna start a cooldown, especially for training and merging. For research and construction, it's a little bit different. But for merging, I try to get basically the time to match a time that I'm gonna be online. I don't want these to finish in the middle of the night, for instance. There we go. Let's look up at this. I'm closing in on full pack 3, and it's very slow on this account. See, I just need 1 more, so probably tomorrow I'm gonna get Trickstar, but I'm still working on getting Trickstar here. This is not the proper setup. Like, you see, my springs are really low. I don't put a lot of love on this account aside from the daily stuff. So it is not a proper setup. Don't look at this and don't do this on your accounts. All right, let's catch up with chat. How to get free to play? Please respond. Okay, Vardan Mishra. Maybe how to get orb free to play. Are you talking about Are you talking about these? The bright talent orb and the brilliant talent orb. L events, I guess you're talking about, yeah, you're probably talking about these in the L events. Oh. So right now, is this one of them? It is not one of them, but yes, getting them in the L events is one thing to get. The cargo ship will get you also red orbs, but not yellow orbs. And there's also one rotation of KVK that will give you orbs. So very important to do your 3 phase of KVK, guys, even if it's gathering. I know it sucks and I know it takes longer, but it's worth the rewards. Axel Rush, you from Indonesia. Yes, there's a lot of people from Indonesia that watch my video. I know that there's a lot of people from India, Indonesia, Vietnam that play Lords Mobile. So nice to see you, Axel. Steam player here. We've seen bug on Steam. Okay, so you guys are still talking about the emulators. So I'm not chiming. I'm on obviously on BlueStack, and it works for me. Yeah, 4-way KVK gives orbs, and I think yeah, I don't recall, is the one that gives orbs the one that gives champion chest, or I don't recall. I know there's you get the ones where you get 16 chests of like various monsters. So I mean, just do the events, guys. Even Lord's Cup, just do the events. You get like those 3 monsters chests, and they're worth it. So all right, love from India. Yes, there's a lot of people from India. A lot. If we look at my reports from YouTube. So this is where my top 5 viewership comes from. India at 20%, Indonesia at around 9%, United States 7%, 4% from Canada, and close to 4% also from Vietnam. So that's why I tried to do those live streams. It's the second one, but that's why I tried to do them at different time zones so that you guys can catch it live, and sometimes the time zone doesn't work. So. Guildfest, yes, exactly. You can get also the rewards in the Guildfest. Do I have some right now? So this is obviously still the Taiwan server account. It's usually down in the better rewards. So I don't have this option this time around. I know that. So we're at Guild 23. There's one more day on the Taiwan server. There's 24 hours left. We are rank 1, so we're gonna go back to master. But it's easier to do that. I mean, there's still a bunch of players at 0. I don't want to shame them, but they should be working on these. So really, we have like 60 something players that have really done their guild fests completely. Some of them are still working on it with kind of good scores. I will be finishing with 1450 on this one. Obviously, I cannot do, like, I don't do Labyrinth, I don't do Tycoon on this one. So, yeah. Little Ties is from Czech Republic. Nice. Czech Republic is a place that I would like to visit someday. I don't know when, but I will. And then what do we have? Cham Chest should be there every time. It should. I wish it was, but it's not. Cham Chest, especially free to play. It's you need the secondary, so you need those chests. 4 ways that I think one rotation, even on 3 ways. After that, nothing. Yep. And Skikor, you're at the 0.01%. Okay, Skikor, where are you from? Do you want to tell us where you're from? I'll tell you if you're in the 0.1%. Okay, I need to put my gathering gear. So yeah, I'm working on this account in the Taiwan server. I'm working on the quick swap because I really don't like changing piece by piece to get these things done. So I will be getting a hunter set, a familiar set, and the third one's gonna be a gathering set, or a speed set, whatever, something like this. But the first two ones are easy to get. The third one's gonna be harder to get. There we go. And as you can see, guys, this is a great comp. 500,000 T1. It's getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. One day I'm gonna do a special video where I will be doing a challenge, a 24-hour challenge, a Chaos Dragon challenge, where I'm gonna be training like 4 million T1. It's gonna happen. Oh, I see someone from Greece, and I'm sorry, my friend from Greece, I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm gonna call you AA because it's even the first letter is not an A. I cannot read. I guess it is. Oh, J Lord, hi, J Lord, hi. Yes, we saw that. Well, Liu Bei zeroed on purpose for migration. Skikor from Mars. All right, The Martian. I saw that movie. It's pretty good. This GF was really expensive. I had to do 3 challenges. Oh yeah. So in the Master Gauntlet with the extra, the bonus quests, yes. And I can only do troop training, and I had nothing. Oh boy. So I bought gems for it, and then I got zeroed. Oh man, I had to boost a challenge without lead. That is painful, Pajon. Oh man, hope you get 6.9k subs soon. Giggity giggity. Yeah, where are we at now? Let's do a refresh on that. 1478 is the last update. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm getting close to 1,500. So I'm gonna start giving you guys some incentive for those milestones. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm getting a lot of subs when I'm doing live streams, and I usually get a lot of new viewers whenever there's an update. Especially when it's like a brand new update and people they want to know what's gonna happen, like one of those monthly events where there's a new castle skin. So there's a lot of new viewers that click on those videos, and then they say, okay, I can get some updates by subscribing to Langer. So those are great ones. Usually these days I get a lot of steady views from my old guides. So that's why I'm trying to update some of the old guides that I done with bad audio. So now I get better audio, better pacing. Hopefully you guys prefer the new ones rather than the old ones. The information is usually the same though. Nothing has really changed. Let's say for I released my updated war gear guide about 2 days ago, or was it yesterday morning? And it's basically the same information. I just updated the forge supplies and the trial by fire portion. So, Lamprini is your name, Lamprini. Yes, I will need to remember that. Hope your incentive is not 69. Yes, I will not do a 69 on stream or in a video. Yes, that is not the incentive. Lube want Newcom, so he got zeroed. Yeah, that's what I understood. You want to Newcomp and migrate. I mean, yeah. When you have that much money, you can do everything you want, or rather, anything you want. Not everything. JJ, hi from UK. How is it going in the UK today? What part of the UK are you from? I think last time you said that, and I told you that the only time I went to the UK was when I had a connection in London for a flight to France. How about in a short? I will not do a 69 in a short. I will not do a 69 in in a normal video. But yes, there's gonna be some incentive at some point, guys. Like I said, I will be working on some shorts, not pants, but on some shorts video. I want to keep doing my my troll or dad series. So I know I have like a bunch of them planned. I just need to record them and edit them. In fact, it's crazy that it takes me more time to do a shorts video that runs for 30 or 40 seconds than it takes me to do a full-length video like of 20 minutes, because the way I do my videos is I just click around and I talk for 20 minutes. And there's really no editing, so it's a lot easier to do a normal video than a shorts. For a shorts, I have to record like scenes and then do transition. I need to flip the screen so that it fits on a iPhone or on a phone screen, basically horizontally. So it's a lot more work for 4 cents. What is my full name? My name is Guillaume. So that's the equivalent of William in English, and Wilhelm in German, and Guillermo in Spanish. But yes, it's my French name. From Buckinghamshire. It's cold in the UK. It's very cold right now in Canada too. It is Linger 69. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is referring to. I think we're talking about those shorts. Pajong, maybe you can win the creator turf with that. Oh boy, guys, let's not get into that. All right, a lot of guild. By the way, in this Indian, it's an Indian guild, but we get a bunch of guild mail. In the past, I used to block a bunch of my guild mates because I was receiving too many guild mails. And obviously, we got some Spanish, some Brazilian people. I think we got. I don't know what language that is. It is Russian, so we got some Russians. But yes, lots of guild mail and that. Oh wow, someone scouted my tile, but brand new account, it looks like. Maybe someone, what time? Oh, that was this morning. That was before, that was just at the time that I went live. So it's not someone that saw the stream and created an account. Oh yes. I forgot. This happens every day. The guys, they always forget about the darkness reset. And every day there are rallies that are getting canceled because of that. All right. Shit. I forgot. Okay, is there something in the daily reset that is interesting? It's a Sunday, so I'm not expecting anything. But basically, there is nothing. Okay, so that's why I do on a daily basis. I just go in the events and I look at, is there a new event? Right now there's no new event, so that's gonna be it for the daily reset. I'm gonna do my forge supplies. Nah, Frostwing is not what I really want, but on this account I don't really mind. And then I get my free antique chest. And that's about it, right? My small chest. This one I will wait for my daily reset, which happens like 8 hours from now. Okay, so these guys have not resent their rallies. I see we have some messages, but I don't know. Some of you, okay. So there are 2 Indian guilds that are trying to compete for membership in the Taiwan server. I don't pay attention. I just stay in the guild and I play like this. Okay, have you tried the new game from IGG, Viking Rise? I have not. And I kind of have no plans on doing that. I'm fine with this game. I mean, as soon as you start playing a different game, you cannot play 2 games at the same time. So I have not I think I have watched a little bit of Worthy Prince's stream when he did that, and it was the introduction to the game was kind of slow paced with all the voice actor. Is that the one? Yeah, that was the one that I was watching, and then I clicked off and I was like, okay, I don't want to watch the stream just to see what the game is about. So I don't know. It looks like a building slash turf building kind of game. I don't know how it works for the PvP aspect of it. So, oh wow, this guy is really far from the hive. So, okay, so he's close to the base, and I don't know why. I don't know why these guys want to do their hive really far from the good tiles, for instance. But yes, it is what it is. Okay, I get a message. Okay, it's this guy that wants troops. So I have my gathering. I will come back to this in about an hour and a half. Yeah, 2 hours. I don't gather really fast, and that's my last quest on this account. So that's gonna be it for the Taiwan server. What's up? Oh, Leslie Butler, thanks for everything, Langer. I'm having a great first playthrough thanks to you. Hey, no problem. Where are you at in this game? What level are you? And how long have you started playing? Are you free to play? Are you pay to play? Because your first playthrough is gonna depend on where you're at. Okay, so I should be close to done on the gather resources. So 152. That 152 quest, yeah, in about 12 minutes. 90 days T4 unlocked. Wow, that's pay to play, right? With 3 months. Oh, wow. Okay. I think you're missing something here. Yeah, you're not 100,000 might with T4 unlocked. That's for sure. Are you saying 110 million might? That would make more sense. Because because you need to do a bunch of million might research to unlock T4. Unless you mean T2 or T... No, not T2. T2, you can get T2 in like 2 days, and you can get T3 in a couple weeks, depending on how fast you play. So basically 3 months. I'm guessing you mean 110 million might. Watching your video taught me what is art, so I knew what to spend on. Yeah. It's a great point, because basically it's free to play and pay to play. It's the same game. It's just the timeline is different, right? You're pay to play, you're gonna buy, you're gonna get some more resources, you're gonna get some more speed up. So free to play is just slower. There are aspects to the game that are completely pay to play. For instance, you cannot get there are some castle skins that you will never gonna be able to get free to play. There are heroes that you will never get free to play unless they add them for some reason, which I don't think they will. Do we have any heroes right now? Like, this girl is completely pay to play at this time. We have not had her in the limited challenge. Steambot, we've had him in the limited challenge, but I mean, yeah, you get a gray hero is a gray hero, right? It's not that great. And then what else? I mean, all of this is free to play. It's just, I mean, it's resources. But yes, so some heroes are fully free, pay to play, and some of them you can like unlock them at gray grade. For instance, gray and green, like these. So I got 5 of them at green from limited challenge, and I got 4 of them at gray. I think this guy is, I know there's one that I got where I got like a weird number of medals from because the first time that I like this guy, the first limited challenge, I was not able to do the last 2. Yes, I think I got stuck on, I got 5 medals, so I did like 4. Yeah, I must have done 4 stages out of 6. So that's why I have a weird number of medals on this guy. But last time I did get the 10 medals. Yeah, 110 million makes more sense. What is best in T3 or T2, or rather T2 or T3? So it really depends on how you look at it. So the reason why people build T2 is they're basically they're building T2 to eat up a rally and then protect their T4. But if you are looking at the stats between T2 and T3, obviously T3 has better stats. It's stronger than T2. The difference is that they cost more in speed up and in resources, and same thing when you want to heal them, it's gonna cost more. So that's why people don't build like a huge amount of T3. But T3, one-on-one, 1 versus 1, T3 is obviously better. But that's the reason why people they build T2 is that they cost less, and then they cost less to heal. And when you lose them in the sanctuary, you're not gonna save them all. It's easier to rebuild them compared to T3. That's the reasoning. Leslie said, I want 100,030 gems in the labyrinth from Frosty Special. Oh, nice. Nice. Spent about 50 euros, which would be about the same in USD or a little bit higher. I don't know. I don't watch the exchange rate at the moment, but I know that in Canadian dollar that'd be around about 70 bucks Canadian, something like that. I'm building T3 Inf and T2 range or cab. It's good. Yep. I mean, if you don't have T4, or you want to do a low level trap, I know there's really good comp where you have a mix of T2 and T3. And I'm basically, guys, I'm doing what the other players are doing, but I have no troubles with people that put a lot of T3. It's just you're just gonna need to heal them if they go through your T2. But yes, you could play with a 0 T2 and a wall of T3 in the front. The thing is, the big rally leads, they like to hit people with a lot of T2 because they get a huge gazette. If they hit you and you have like a front line of T3 or T4, even if they win, you're not gonna see like 10 million kills. You can only see the huge number when people have T2 in the front line. And obviously T2 and then counter and then bad gear for the defending side. So, oh, that's pound. Everything's a bit less here. Okay. Yes, I'm not familiar with the pound sign. To me, the pound sign looks like the hashtag. So you can tell that I'm not young when I say that the hashtag sign is the pound sign. All right, let's get another Red Bull. I'm good for a little bit more, guys. Or you could do like me and only build T4, T5. Yes, I mean, true. It's not a bad strategy to build T4, T5. Because basically, if you have a somewhat good comp of only T4, T5, and you counter a bigger rally lead, there's a good chance that you cap. There's also a good chance that they walk back, but you win, which is basically them turning back with their tail behind their legs. Like Please check the mailbox. Or is it this one? I am your subscribe and I still watch your live. Keep growing. I'll also try to help you. Thanks, Cristiano. So yes, that's you, right? Great. Thanks a lot. Where I'm at? Oh, okay. So I'm really close to finishing this quest on this account. Like I said, at this point, that would be nearly all accounts done. I'm missing, at this point, I'm missing 2 accounts. Langer 1, which I have a 201 ongoing, which I'm not in a rush to do. And then Langer 5, I have a 154, which also not in a rush to finish. I have both the lab completely full right now with good 26, and I think I have a 27 also on my main. So there's, I could erase one and then do some other type of essences just to finish the quest, but I have time, so I will do that. Pajong is saying I have only 1.8 million troop right now, but another 200,000 in the sanctuary, but that's enough to cap 1,000 solo. Yes, definitely, and to bounce rallies with up to 6% or higher, if not full. Or with reinforcements. So yeah, that's pretty good. It sucks. And you said you got capped, or did you get zeroed, or you got capped, and you had to finish your challenge without your leader, which not having the talents. I think you still get the talents, but not having the equipment and all that, it sucks. All right. So, zeroed. Getting zeroed sucks. With the sanctuary now, it's not as bad. It's been a long time since I got zeroed personally. Last time I was drunk and I let my phone. I had no more battery, and then I got to sleep. And I woke up and I had no more troops. And that was before the sanctuary. That's been at least a year. So I'm working on this piece of equipment. The ancient blueprints really close. So I need 5 purple. Like I said earlier in the video, I have no more stars. You were in if talents because you wanted to sign up for Showdown. Oh, at least you had some talents, but you were not in mixed talents. So that, yeah. So I only have 6,000 holy stars. It is the blueprints. I used up about 50,000 earlier yesterday, I think. Yeah, tired and put a 4-hour shield after Fury. Got back on 5 hours later. Yes, it's I mean, when you have a lot of shield, like especially if you have a huge amount of 24-hour shield, like don't hesitate like to put a 24-hour shield and then break it rather than risk it on a 4-hour shield or 8 hours. So now the one thing did I do that? Yes. One thing I want to look at is my Guildfest potential rewards on this account to see if I have some Mecha Trojan waiting for me. I don't think so. I don't think I get any Mecha Trojan chest. So, alright. Langer, how do I find a good kingdom? Oh boy. It really depends what kind of kingdom you're looking for. This is a very it's a very quiet kingdom. There is a guild that came in the kingdom recently, and I think that they use shield bots, but they're not that active. In fact, I should I should take advantage of that to bait them at some point. I don't want to do that live on stream because I know how it's gonna work. Well, I know I don't know how it's gonna work, but there's always a risk that of leaking the information and all that stuff. So active will be good. So you need an act. Well, the thing is, the kingdom is really about the guild. So you need to be in an active guild. If you are in a kingdom that's very active, you may want to be careful with your fury and all that stuff, especially at lower might. The most important thing is to be in a guild that hunts and that runs darkness, so that you always have something cooking in your lab. And there we go. I'm done with Guild Fest on this account. There we go. So yeah, I pretty much can guarantee we're gonna get 25 today and 26 tomorrow, hopefully. I know I'm not gonna contribute much. I have 350 points left in my accounts. I should help these guys. Like I said, we had someone leave yesterday. Someone that had several accounts and one account that was clear, like a bot account that was cleaning up task. So now it's the R4 that needs to do that manually. I've not done that in a long time. I'm used to have a bot clean up the task, but yes, these are the kind of quests that I leave on. This is always a good quest to do. 138. It's really easy to do. So yeah, so I don't know if that answers your question, but really it's how I would think about kingdoms. It's really about the guild. If you be in a good guild, in an active guild, and then you want to manage your account depending on how active is your kingdom, as far as can you go in fury, can you drop shield, and when you drop shield, do you have spies right away? So it really depends on the kingdom you're in. How long have I been playing Lords Mobile? So this account is 4-year-old, but I've been playing on my main 4.5 years, I think. I think I saw like an ad. I was watching a Dota tournament, and then they were running ads for Lords Mobile, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. So I started playing, and I like it. And I'm still playing, and my goal is to... So I have some videos about my goals on each account, and some of them are realistic and some of them are not. So what I mean by that is that some of them I will need to to play like another 4 or 5 years to achieve them. So right now I'm gonna keep playing until I don't have fun anymore. Okay, where I'm at. I searched through at least half of all open kingdoms to look for one I could play WoW in. Add to accept that every kingdom sucks, lol. There are champ players everywhere. Yes, but it doesn't mean that, like, I'll give you an example. So right now, okay, so ADY, yeah, ADY took control basically of the whole thing. And before that, yeah, we still have VXO, VXO. Okay, so basically VXO is a bunch of huge players, but they don't do war. So whenever there's WoW, if you don't challenge them, they'll take the forts. But if you challenge them, they turn tail and they leave. And I mean, we're talking about players with like champ gear, not a lot of kills. And I mean, I say that and I know I don't have a lot of kills, but you're talking about like 2.5 bill. But this is like, you'll see champ players everywhere, but that does not mean that they will fight. And I know that these guys, like, we did take one fort at some point. I think we took 2 forts, and you had these big players taking the base, taking the other ones, and they did not come for us. And we had like really smaller players. So the gears, they tell you one part of the story, but it's not the full story. It's really about how these guys are playing. Are they really active and aggressive and all that stuff? So if you were to start from the beginning again, how would you build your account? Okay, so basically I would do most of the same things. As far as I would start with economy, I would start with Monster Hunt, because that's where you get a lot of, like, you get a lot of progress. And I'm doing it, let's say I'm talking free to play. I would do a little bit of this just to clear the trial by fire stage and the skirmishes and the adventure log, but I would not spend too much time on military just yet. I would go with familiars. I would clear the skirmish 8, and then I would start working on familiars to get to Pack 3 ASAP. After Pack 3, that's where I would go back to military, and I would go down that route. All of this as much as I can while I'm building my special buildings. Now, as far as my gear, I would basically build the level 40 of each, like each monsters. I would build the level 40. For instance, the Winter Stompers, the Worm Lantern, the Terrorblade. I would do that for my pre-level 60 gear, so that I can like advance in skirmishes and in trial by fire. Now I would only focus on the level 60 with the rare. So I would do the Great Sword. Well, the Griffin's a different thing. I would do the Winter Mitts. I would do the Coronet. I would not do these guys. I would do the Terror Shield. I would not do the Vial. I would do the Belt. I would not do the Fear Drum, which I say that, but there's some reason to do the Fear Drum, but I would not do 3 Fear Drum. That's for sure. Same thing with Maggot. I would do the Ring. Dryther, I would do the Skull Crusher. So I would not change that, but I would be careful. Like if you look at stuff that I did that I regret doing, I regret doing a 3rd cup, so I wasted like 13 grays, and I regret doing 2 green rings. So if I could get, basically, I would be getting like 35 grays times 2, so 70 grays. So that's basically a blue. No, it's a purple. It's a purple. Yeah. Basically, I would have an extra purple here if I have not done that, which not a big difference. I'd be at basically 4.5 instead of this. I would have done only 1 champion here. I made the mistake of doing this when I started, because I said, oh, research speed, this is gonna be useful at some point, but no. Free to play, getting this for research speed is not the greatest idea that I have had. So that I would not do that. What else kind of mistakes? I would not split my rares between different types. So and I did that for like the Queen Bee. I split this with this one because at the time I said, okay, I will do range on this account, and so for the armor I needed to do this, and that was before the Hoopla was released. And even now I only got the Hoopla armor to blue, but at blue it's better than this guy. So that, as far as how I would do things differently, I would do that. Now if this was not a range focused account, I would have build up my familiars a little bit differently. Let's go look at the ones that I have awakened. So these are the ones on my walls, but yeah, so I focused on the range one with this guy also as a 3rd one. So I did this guy, and after that I did Cav, which I got this guy, and I'm working on infantry. So one of the mistakes I did was one of the small ones. These guys, well, maybe not this guy. This guy is good for range, but this guy, I'm not so sure it's the right thing to do. And this guy was it was a bad mistake that I made. I would probably not have done also the army defense, army talent. At that time, I knew that defense was worse than attack and HP, but I didn't know it was worse. I didn't know it was that worse. Like, attack is better than HP, just slightly. Like in certain situation, HP is better. But defense is always worse. 15 defense is probably the equivalent of about 4% attack, let's say, for instance. I don't know exactly the exact number, but there's ways to do the comparison. So I would, those are the kind of things that I would do differently, but I would still go and focus on Watcher. Would I spend that much effort in getting Chaos Dragon to gold? Maybe not. I mean, I'm doing it as a challenge, but I mean, it's a good hero at the end of the day. Once you get it to gold, it's a great hero to put on your wall. So those are the things I would do differently. And I would probably not go for T5. If it was a main account, I would not go for T5. Free to play. I would do the counters, and then I would do like a 4th battle slot. Definitely that would be a better way to play, but that's the challenge that I've decided to do, to go for T5. It is, yeah, like I said, I don't suggest that you guys do that. If you're free to play, go with the counters first. And as you can see, still need to work on some of the, I mean, there's no rush because I'm gonna go that route after T5, but I need to finish these to get my counters open. And then familiar battles, same thing. To get here, I think would cost about 3,300 tomes, which is manageable. So that's basically how I would do it again if I could go back. Some of that stuff is good, some of that stuff is not that good, but that's basically, yeah, that's my mindset. Pajong is saying, I think most people think I'm a small party trap when they see my gear with 9, basically a billion might and 730 million kills. So I barely get rallied at all. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. People, they look, well, that's not the view that they see, but people will look at, that's what they see when they look at you. And they say, okay, they have might. And then, so basically, I would be I'm a good target, because when people see that, they say, oh, this guy, he has not a lot of kills, so he doesn't know how to play, So whenever I do that, I could trap with anti, but if I do that, it takes a longer time. I've done a couple tests where I did with anti and without anti, and anti-scout. And basically, it really depends on the rally lead, if they're skittish or not. Usually when I do that, and I don't do it often, what I'll do is I'll go and I'll try to squeeze myself in between some other players like this, so that if I get rallied, I'm gonna get like at least one tile where they will either have to speed up, or I will have enough time to see what's coming and then swap, because because I know that I don't do it often and there's always a chance of misclicking. So I want to have as much time as I can. But whenever you have a low amount of kills, it's easier. People will go and and they'll go at you faster. Compared to if you have a higher number of kills, people are like, oh, I think he's a trap and he's got something up his sleeve. So I understand why you're not getting rallied as much, Pajong. Is it convenient to see your numbers of speeds? Yeah, let's look it up. Speed. So normal speed up. I used a bunch. I think in the last exchange extravaganza, I do have a bunch of normal speed ups. But I remember a time where I had like 10,000 at the 10 minutes. It's not that much because it's only 10 minutes, but it's like it's something that sticks in my mind as far as whenever this goes down, that means that I went through all of it. But yeah, I do have a fair amount of speed up. I'm ready for a great an exchange extravaganza whenever for normal speed up for troop training. And then if I keep going, well, the boots, I have a lot of boots. I don't use them a lot. And at 5 account in Dragon Arena, we need to have a very, very intense Dragon Arena for me to start using those boots. Otherwise, I use them for hunting when I know that there's a chance that someone is gonna steal my kill if I don't walk back fast enough. I have a lot of normal speed up for not normal research speed up, which I'm trying to save for Chaos Dragon. And like I said, Chaos Dragon at 85. Basically, my first video that I've uploaded about a year ago, I was at 85 out of 100 for purple. So basically, I gained 100 medals in the last year. So I'm expecting to get this by the end of the summer to gold. I have a lot of speed up saved up for that anyway. It's just a matter of finding the right timing. True training speed up, I don't have a lot. I usually use that first, and then merging speed up. Merging speed up, I have a lot. It's just that I have not seen a Chaos Dragon merging in a long time, but I have a lot, and I'm done with merging. So I only keep these for Chaos Dragon. And then I have some crafting speed up, but I don't think that's enough for a quest, for one of the big quests in Guildfest. So there's no rush for me to use those. And if I were to use those, I would need to use Lunite. And if I use Lunite, then that means that I'm not gonna have that Lunite available for healing whenever I get T5. So Joey Sachs says, "Hey dude, huge fan." Hey, thanks man. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone in the chat liking the video and subscribing. Let's see how many subscribers. I know we gained about 10. Was it 8? I think I was at 1470. Yeah, 1482. So that's about, I think it's 12 since the beginning of the stream. So pretty good. What else? Please show your kills. Well, my kills, I showed my kills. They're not that big. I don't. We don't rally a lot, and usually when I let's say drop shield, I do that in the evening, and everyone else is sleeping. So I need to find time to do that during like that. Today would be a great time because the French people, they're online. It's like 5 o'clock their time right now. Well, 5. It's 5 p.m. But I would get some reinforcement, so that'd be great because usually when I do it, I don't get any reinforcements. But yes, and those obviously, if you eat rallies, you're gonna get kills with great enemy might destroyed. So I've seen people like with 1 billion kills with like 3 times the might destroyed. So obviously if you hit T2, they go into the infantry, infirmary, you're not gonna destroy a lot of might. I mean, kills and might destroy tells you a lot about what kind of kills people are getting. It's really easy to inflate your kills. We've seen that with the event back in December. So, Pajong, yeah, I have to go. Thanks for stopping by. That was cool. Check my guild leader. Its name is Gurju. All right. That's not right. Gurju. 2.6. Oh, wow. See? Okay, so he's an infantry set. Lots of might. Not a lot of kills, but like I said, I don't have a lot of kills also. But he has 3 times my might. And as far as enemy might destroyed, so basically less than a bill. So I'm at 6 bills. So that's what I mean by the quality of the kills that you get. You need to look at this. But yes, I mean not a lot. So I'm guessing that this guy has Turf Quest used. So what I mean by Turf Quest is this thing here. So the quest, the might breakdown. So I only have like 11 million in quest, but I know some players like I have 300 million, 400 million. That inflates your might. And obviously at 2.6 bill probably has a lot of troops. Does not want kills, but he's full pay to play. I mean, it's okay, man. You play your game, and he plays his game the way he wants. I'm not judging. I don't have a lot of kills. I play this game as I'm building my city, building my castle. I love some of the events, but I'm not like, I've been in a guild where it's like 24/7 and there's rallies and they're using the shield, the shield bot, and it's, I mean, I've zeroed castles and I don't find it fun. I've played War of Wonders, and it's okay, but I mean, you're not driving, you're just riding in the bus, and then the rally lead is doing most of the things, and then I mean, yes, and that's why you kill you destroy a lot more mites when you're doing WoW and stuff like that. But I prefer to bait and trap, even though I don't do it often. But it's I have the comp to do that, and I have, even though my gear is not that great, I think I have the stats to take on some pretty good rally if I counter. If I don't counter, I think I don't know. I know that if I get counter, it's gonna be terrible. But even if I counter without the counter research, I get I can cap easily. All right, I see. Show all your gear. Well, my gear looks like this. So this is my mix set on this account with close to full jewels. And one thing that I remember yesterday, I got I used my what's it called, the payday yesterday. I did that and I got like a purple cav, I think. Yeah, I got this guy right here. So I'm still working. I need 2 more to be able to do an upgrade on this. So, but basically that's the status of my jewels. I'm not, oh wow, how did I get those? Anyway, I only have 1 purple of each, so I cannot do an upgrade on my jewels. But yeah, jewels is, yes. So that's the status of my mix set. And on this account, I also have a range set that looks like this. And obviously I have these 2 pieces of equipment where I don't have an attack jewels because they're not part of my mix set. But once I'm done with jeweling all my mix set, I will start working on these. That's basically it. I don't know if doing this, so if I do the difference, I would lose 50% range defense and I would lose 3.5. Yeah, so with the way these are jewels at the moment, this is still better, but there's a scenario in where this could be better depending on how it's jeweled. And that's about it on this account. I mean, I don't have presets for infantry and cav, but it's an account that's geared towards range, so that's why I'm not gonna show you the rest. All right, let's keep going with J Hero. Oh, and okay, so that was Hudai or Uday Tiwari. I'm probably butchering your name. Hi Uday and hi J Hero. Hi, I've just started playing a few days ago. Do you have any suggestion on the artifact for fresh accounts? Thank you. Yes. So on fresh accounts, when you're starting, my suggestion is your brushes. It's a good thing to start on the blue ones, first of all, because you're gonna need to get some 5 stars in order to get what we call duplicate shards. To either bless or to upgrade your purple artifact. So what do you want to focus on for the stars first? My suggestion is, so on a brand new account, okay, it's the HP for the blue ones. The HP with leader and the HP with no leader is always going to be good. So focus on those. don't really do Battle Fury just yet, but put your stars or your brushes towards range, well, towards HP with leader and without leader. So travel speed is maybe something you can work later on, but if you want to start generating some duplicates, it's always good. Training speed is going to be worth something like throughout your game time in this game, so it's not a bad one to level up now. And I'm talking about the stars. Don't look at the levels just yet. This is somewhat of a mistake. I should not have leveled those guys all the way to 6 or 7. They should really be around between 3 and 4 at this point. So don't go with defense. I do that because it's a range blast account, even though but I don't suggest that you guys focus on defense. And then Battle Fury, when you start, don't do that. You can do that later, but go with the HP without leader and with leader. This is always going to be working for you. So this is basically some of the same. Gathering speed, it's good for Guildfest and it's good for KVK if you don't go do combat. Otherwise, not that important, but when you start your account, it's always good because you need to gather to get those materials to build your gear. So yes, so don't, and as you can see, those I have not done much on the rest. Now you're gonna want to start working on your purple. When you start working on your purple, try to find okay, where are these guys? The purple ones, there are some great purple ones. I know this guy is Battle Fury, but basically you want to do a combination of attack and HP for the purple ones. Purple ones, start putting some stars, but you're gonna get stuck until you get like to 3 stars. You're gonna need to get some duplicates from the blue ones, but you want to still want to work on your stars because you want to get them to 5 stars to get some duplicates purple so that you can level up your gold ones. And then upgrading these guys is also a good idea. I would suggest to always upgrade, but always prioritize, like always have the gold ones a couple levels above your purple, and have your purple a couple levels above your blue ones that you want to do. And so you're gonna try to look for attack and HP with leader and without leader. So in that case, I did some that are like with support skills because it was range for this account. But then you can look at a combination of attack and HP, always good. So that's these you want to start upgrading, as well as putting some brushes into them. And then on the gold ones, you're gonna try to find either the double HP ones like this one, or so that's another double HP, or the combination of attack and HP. So that's a double attack. So these guys double attack, always good. And then you're gonna find some with, well, this is not that great because of the double defense, but it's a great percentage of attack, and it's with leader. And then I mean, should you do the ones with research? When you start, the research is always good, but I mean, you can do so much now with Techno Labs that research speed is not that great. But also try to get some of the attack and max HP. As far as upgrading, now my strategy for using tokens, save your tokens for, not tokens, sorry, your coins for Guildfest, your artifact coins for Guildfest. There's some good quests that you can do, and your royal coins, I suggest that you use them, but not every artifact challenge. I suggest that you skip one and then you use what you stocked for the next one. So always skip one so that you can get in the rankings. Hopefully that answers your question. That is my strategy for a brand new account, as well as like a general account progression. Can you do a video explain EMD? What do you mean by EMD? I think it will be good. How many rally lead are there in the guild? So right now in this guild, Jinx is considered a rally lead. Kendrick is a rally lead. Commando Max is a rally lead. Sebi is a rally lead. Clume is also a rally lead. And I think Noxide could be, but Noxide is not very active. But otherwise, I don't think Toto is a rally lead. I know that the Spy is not a rally lead. I know that Durgon is also not a rally lead. Same for Nye Funky. Maybe that Prof Baxton is, but he's not. I don't think he is. And obviously on my main, I am not a rally lead. And aside from that, no one else really. We don't have any low might rally leads. So I would say we have like 5 or 6 rally lead, but they're I mean, yeah, they're. If I show so Kendrick is a somewhat decent rally lead. This is the kind of gear that he works with. So it's a aside from this, it's like a gold / mythic account. Commando Max is a full mythic account. In that case, he has this. And then Clume, I don't recall what Clume has, and I don't recall what he has, but he would be considered a rally lead in this kingdom, in this guild, but we're not talking about like max champ, very Titan style rally lead in this guild. I have to go. All right. And I don't recall what's your name. Thanks for the great time on vacation. Yes, it's going to be nice. And yeah, happy to share the knowledge. And I like to discuss. And whenever someone has a different opinion, I usually question myself and I double check. And sometimes I change the way that I think. So, how many chests open? Oh yeah, that's a great question. I thought you were talking about material chests, but antique chests. I'm at 1,288. So, and I still have a bunch of unobtained. 1, 2, 3. So I have 20 unobtained. So, and it's the worst account. On one of my accounts, I think I'm down to like 10. Yeah, I think I'm down to 10 on one account. So it's, yeah, there's a lot of luck involved in that. Hey, no problem, J Hero. Is there a certain level to use Techno Labs? I feel like it's a waste to use in early game. Yes, actually. So there's one thing that I realized is that Techno Labs, it kind of scales with the. So sometimes, like, it scales with your castle level. So so if you go up one castle level, sometimes you would have used 2 Techno Labs and now you have to use 1. But basically, my aside from, let's say, army leadership and military command, my suggestion is that, well, it's hard to have some big research in there, and even year. I mean, I could use a couple ones. Those are very expensive. Yes, you can see. Yeah, let's do some. But basically, my the rule of thumb on anything that's not military command or army leadership, my suggestion is use 1 Techno Labs for 200,000 might research. If you use a Techno Lab for something that's lower than that, it's somewhat of a waste. So especially don't use Techno Labs for anything under 100,000 might. And around 200,000, that's where it flips from 1 to 2. So you want to make sure that you use like a good average might of per 1 Techno Labs, and so don't go below 100,000 might. I would say as a suggestion. 1 Techno Lab, we got 33.3 days of original time. Oh, okay, that's a good thing to know. So that's why, yeah. And the thing with the might, it's different depending on how many resources you need and what's the time. So that's why those army leadership, they are very expensive in Techno Labs, in resources, and in speed up. So that's why I use them in army leadership and military command, and I save my speed up and resources for the other research so that I can do L events for Chaos Dragon and stuff like that. And also never use technos on Monster Hunt research. Is there a reason for that? Is that because they are good might for the events, Legolas? Which I would think that would be the reason for that, but I need to do this. All right. Oh, I cannot do this guy just yet. All right. So the reason why I'm doing that is because I need to use my Techno Labs. There's no rush. Oh, come on. I need level 9. All right, let's get some devotion then. And then I will do this for an extra 2%, and that's gonna be it. So it's gonna take. So I'm closing in on finishing the military common. I really want those hidden talent, so that's gonna be 9 extra talents that I'm gonna be able to use. So today I only got basically the Fury. This right now, if I don't go in Fury, it will help with Trial by Fire, and that's it. But it's always a good idea. Let's say you trap and you know that you can take a rally. There's way like unless you know you're gonna get cap, or unless you know that you're not gonna get cap, but they're gonna win and they're gonna send 2 rallies and you're gonna lose too much troops. Don't go in Fury. If you're in a kingdom where they're gonna double and triple rally you, don't go in Fury. But if you're in a kingdom where you know that they're gonna send 1 rally and at a time, and that you can basically win, or at least cap or win, or at least a walk back where you still kind of win with more might destroyed, I would suggest to bait in Fury by doing like an 8-hour rally on a ghost castle, like on a guildless castle, because there's way too much like attack, army HP, and then HP from here. There's way too much stats to not go in Fury when you get rallied. But once again, be very careful with double and triple rally. The techno scale is different for each research tree. Yes, that's something I also saw. A familiar research for 30 days might take 2 technos, while a 30-day monster is going to take like 5-6. Okay, I think it has to do with it's probably a combination of the speed up needed and also the resources, which obviously my monster run is completed, so I don't recall how much resource you need. But if I recall the familiar, I don't think it costs a lot of resources. Like if I do a it's only like for 600 million might, 600,000 might. It's only like 7 million food, and then about like 1 to 3, and then 5 million gold. So I know some of those research in the army leadership for 600 million might, 600,000 might, sorry, will cost you a lot more resources as well as speed up. So that is one of the reasons why the army leadership cost a lot of techno labs. So it really depends on how you want to get that research might. If you want to do the events like these. Oh, that's a pretty good L event. If you guys are doing a one of those L events, not the solo, but one of those L events quests, it's a great one that's coming up with only with troop training and 300,000 money. All right, it's about lunchtime for me, and I think I've rambled enough. I am done with guild quests, guild fest on most of my accounts at this point. I know that I will need to go back to the Taiwan server shortly to do another round of gathering, but that's about it, guys. I think I'm gonna stop here. Let's bring back this on the full screen with my mix set, you guys, because obviously if I do the small screens and you guys are watching from your phone, you cannot see anything. So all right, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I will definitely stream again at some other time. I don't know when. It's not gonna be next week for sure, because I will be traveling, and I'm not gonna do that at the mountains. But yeah, guys, really appreciate you stopping by and liking the video and subscribing. Lots of new subscribers, lots of new faces today. Really appreciate that. So there's gonna be some. Someone said something about doing a guild with my lore account. It's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for Guild Fest to be over, and then after my vacation, I will do the logistics for that. So thanks again, everyone. Legolas, Varden, J-Lord, and J-Hero that were in the chat recently. And I see there's a lot more people than that. Silent people in the chat. It's fine. I appreciate you guys being here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.